starting. Don't care.
Oh, and Tom's back. Even viewers, welcome to VTUK episode number 83, the VTUK Vape Awards. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm not that big a deal.
You're not.
It's a true story. It's a true story. I'm going to go to the pub where everybody knows my name. Oh, fuck me. Tears and tantrums before bedtime.
I know, fucking hell.
Hey, let's all be nice to each other today. It's a very special show. It's Christmas.
It is a very Christmas. A very Christmassy award sort of show.
Yeah. I mean, you sort of can call it awards. I mean, it's four cunts. Well, three cunts and one person who's a very big deal.
Yeah, Tom.
Giving their opinions.
Massive fucking deal you are, Rick. Rick, you are a huge deal, especially to me.
No, I definitely, I am like the smallest deal ever. Anyway, let's crack on. You know, we've done what we need to do. We've constructed our opinions. This is only purely our opinions of stuff that we've tried, seen, done before any other shows. I do own show, get involved and say, what are you doing awards for? You haven't tried everything in the world.
But this is just our opinions on what we think.
Yeah, exactly.
Most of it we'll have probably tried so that we can form those opinions, but some of it will form our opinions from paper, from ideas. Yeah. As intelligent adult human males.
Look at that, straight in, Yorkshire Vapor, nice top, Rick. Thank you. I decided to come in fancy dress today.
What have you come as?
Let's do. I don't know. Let's do the what we're vaping on anyway before we go through the awards.
It's got to be Tom's turn to go first, isn't it?
Yeah, Tom never goes first.
I'm not even vaping, so you lot can get on with it in a minute.
Vape Talk UK, Tom. Clues in the fucking title.
Yeah, it's not eat your fucking chips.
I'm currently not vaping.
It's not Tom's Chinese Takeaway Talk UK.
No wrong with that. Okay, so I have my Franken skull with ORT.
With award-winning mod, that.
Mr. Moran, with lemon curd from Mr. Moran.
Nice.
That's all I'm vaping this week. Single coil, gone back up to 3 milligram. Loving the tits out of it.
One mod wonder.
There we go. Can I just say, Sean Lohan, love the show. This is my first time watching live. You guys are awesome. We do realise that I'm not that big a deal, right?
Yeah, don't go getting confused, Sean. Don't go thinking that Rick's a big deal.
Because I'm not. No. I'm not.
Decidedly not. We had it confirmed today.
It's too much confirmation, not enough speculation over it. He's vaping chips. Yes, the vote is fixed. Quite possibly. Anyway, moving on down the line. Can I go? And then I can relax for a second.
Go on. What you got?
I am vaping the trusty connoisseur with my fake Kennedy. And on that, believe it or not, we custard cream QIV.
That's another award-winning mod.
Yeah. Well, oh fuck me, sideways. There's
going to be a lot of award-winning hardware on that show.
Yeah, definitely not this one. Rig V2.
Oh no, that's a pile of shit.
But
not that I'm opinionated or anything.
Fully authentic. And with that, I'm TYV Kilo Cheesecake, and I've also got the TYV Jam Donut as well.
Nice.
I splashed out today because we TYV arrived today, so you know why not?
Do you love a bit of custard donut?
I do. I haven't got custard donut, so
sorry, mate.
There you go. So that and the eye care. We've covered this before, but I'll tell you what. Ever since I got this, I love this, and we cannot keep it on the shelves in the store. It's weird.
They're brilliant, mate. They're absolutely fucking brilliant.
Look at it. It's just like mouth to lung heaven, and I'm on 6 milligram. What am I on? Blackjack. Vampire Vape Blackjack. reminds me of when I first started. Sorry.
You don't even need to mouth to lung them. You can get a lung hit off them.
Yeah, just workflow, but we'll talk about that a bit later.
All right, yeah, let's talk about that a bit later. Who's going next? Is it me?
Whoever you or Dolan.
I'll go. I've got my Ethereum DNA 75 again and the OBS engine on top. That same old.
Can I see deck on it?
When we get to the awards later, because that's actually an award-winning tank. That is, I'll have you know, Tom. That's an award-winning tank.
Possible.
So maybe I'll show you a bit more about that a bit later. And I've got Fresh Juice Company's The Goat on there, which is like a American sweet tea kind of deal.
Yeah.
It's fucking lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Can I just? Can you guys hear the whining of my 3D printer in the background?
Yes, very much.
Ow, shit.
Fine. You're fine. Nothing to worry about.
It's still got 30 minutes to go, so.
And then I've got my connoisseur as usual, but I've got a fake Goon LP on there, which I lovingly polished today. I bought a fake one because I'm really curious about it, and I quite fancy a real one, but I want to live with it for a bit first and see if I like it before I throw the money at it. And
that old chestnut.
Yeah, mixed reviews so far. I'm kind of glad that I spent 10 quid, not 60. So we'll see. We'll see how we do as time progresses. And on here, I am vaping Snitch from Verdict Vapors, which is fucking crazy. It's a rainbow sherbet sugar cookie with vanilla cream. But it's delicious.
Am I the only one that's got Stuart sort of lagging quite a lot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I lagging?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to lag. My connection's always good.
I think it's the height of the camera, maybe.
Yeah, it could be.
Stuart, you're white as fuck.
Yeah, the problem is if I turn my extra light off, look.
Perfect.
Oh. Hey.
Still laggy as shit, though.
I'll keep the extra light off then, shall I?
Yeah. We're getting like 1 frame per minute with you, but it's fine.
Good.
Lagging quite bad. Over to the Dolan in your new shopperoonie.
This evening, I am being somewhat different to my usual style.
You got beanie on for a start.
Yeah, keeping my head warm. This shop's cold.
And a massive bushy beard.
Well, it's not grown that much since last week, has it?
I think we weren't on last week, so I don't know.
So yeah, it probably has then. 2 weeks. Yeah, I've been that busy. I forgot to shave. You know how it is.
Yeah.
This week, SOI as usual, and Akina as usual.
Oh, we got another bottle.
Yeah, I'm running low, dangerously low. We're not getting any more in because of the TPD, so I'm trying to savour it.
Bloody TPD.
But it makes me sad. It makes me sad that all these juices that we're not going to get anymore. Don't start me. Don't.
I can see it.
And trusty eye care.
No way!
What? Vaping on. What am I vaping on this? Hang on. That is raspberry and vanilla, I think. Raspberry and vanilla from the V4 range.
I wish I had mine now. I gave mine to a chap that's trying to quit smoking the other day.
Yeah, see, that's nice as well, though. That's perfect.
Yeah,
it's like, you know.
I gave him a bottle of Elements 50/50 watermelon chill, and I gave him my eye care, and I said, "Look, mate, this gets you off the fags. I won't fucking miss it. I'll get."
Did he come into your shop?
No, it was in the pub.
I was gonna say because you meant to sell him your shit in shop.
No, you fucking donut. It was just a good deed. Being a nice man.
Very, very, very good. I love mine.
I just want to know what you're giving back. What did you get? What did you get off him?
Oh, I thought you said pushing back. Sorry.
I thought he said that as well. Yeah.
Well, you know, he added me on Facebook, so there's still time to get laid yet.
Yeah. He promised Thomas one of those toilet blocks, you know, the urinal blocks, the sanitizer things with the ammonia. Apparently people get high off it. I don't know. You see tramps walking into toilets. That's why. They pick those up and sniff them.
Thank you, Rick.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Thank you for your insight, big deal.
That's all right. No big deal, mate. No big deal. No, what? Not that big a deal. There we go. Right, okay. Let's go. Oh, everybody's so excited for these awards. Look at them. Look at the chat. Just,
I don't know. Tony's E6 stuff is excited for Liverpool.
Oh, it's repping Liverpool. He's asking where everybody else
not
is.
not rapping Liverpool.
Is he on the council? Is that what he means by repping?
Where's everybody else repping? I don't know. I'm not a rep, so no. Badger, East Sussex, in the house. Let's get these fucking awards underway. Oh, do we want to do a shop tour, Mark? Did you want to do a shop talk, or do you want to?
You can kind of see the best of it from.
Yeah, there you go.
There we.
Let's put Mark on. Oh,
fucking hell! You're gonna start getting frost on that laptop if you hold it above your head.
Oh, I'm starting to feel sick. It's because I'm so.
Really nice.
It's because I'm so high.
Shows
that thing on the floor. Your the vape squeak logo on the floor.
Yeah.
It's on the floor.
Counter.
Look at that.
More
Look
counter.
at that.
More counter.
Nice.
Counters. The seating area.
Good sofas, nice.
Yeah. Got to have a good seat.
Welcome to Vape Squeeze.
Love it.
There we go. And was it your first day open today?
No, we opened yesterday. We've kind of done a quiet opening. We're not really ready for hordes of people. We're still
like a soft opening.
A soft opening. We're still kind of finding out a few little problems, but straight after Christmas, between Christmas and New Year, we're going to do a nice boom opening. Yeah.
Normally, soft openings they give stuff away free to test.
Are they?
Yeah, restaurants and stuff they give away free food. So
I'll have to get the connoisseurs out then.
I'll take one of them.
What do you mean? You already do them on a fucking kickback scheme, don't you?
Hey, don't fucking knock it.
Hashtag Rickbacks.
He only gave them to me because I'm not that big a deal,
Exactly.
and I need to feel better about myself.
If you were a big deal, mate, you'd have got a stainless steel scoundrel, wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, you know, we all can't be winners in life. Never mind. Right, let's swiftly move on to. Have we got any news?
Any what?
Any news? We had that guy on Vape Talk that had that battery with a bolt in it.
Oh, the Kanga.
Yeah. Let me find it quick. Let's talk about this for a second. Here we go. It's right, you talk amongst yourself while I find this. Where is it?
Raylo says hi to all the new Bootay in the chat.
Oh,
Bootay. Yeah.
What's going on, Ray?
here we go. What do we think about that, guys?
Oh, I saw that.
Oh. That's a piss spoiler, isn't it?
Just a little bit idiotic.
To be fair, you're not going to get any battery rattle.
No. I mean, obviously, it's positive side down.
All right, it'll vent that way then.
Yeah, I'm not sure which way the battery goes in that.
Yeah, big shout out to Toke Gibson for that post. Brilliant.
Brilliant. Yeah, it's
Hey, vapors look like cunts. Well done, son.
It's almost like Step Turn Son meets vaping.
Yeah. Mind you, that'll look nice in a little holder on his £50,000 modified Honda Civic Type R, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but you know what? He took that bolt out of his fucking neck, the knob.
I don't know. I don't know what to think about that one. I can't even put it into words. But, you know. Don't do that, guys, just in case you're tempted. please, for the cost of an 18650. You know, you can buy them from Vape Squee, you can buy them from TYV, you can buy them from Age of Steam, or you could even buy them from the Grumpy Monkey. Cheaply as well.
Cheap ass motherfucker.
To be fair, if you want some 18350, so you can do that, feel free to come and see us.
And I'll even chuck in the bolt for free. But yeah, apparently it is positive down on the K-box, but still at the same time.
Yeah, but at the same time, he should have put the fucking bolt upwards because he had more surface area.
Yeah, it's not the best.
What a lad.
What a fucking lad. Hashtag Bants. Battery Bants.
Hashtag. I almost cried when I saw that. Cried. Anyway, right.
Made my bum wink a bit.
Is that it for news? I know Dale's got an announcement tonight, but Dale's coming on the show next week. He's going to talk all about that.
Has he announced it yet? Has he?
No, I don't think he has. I think he's waiting for the most popular YouTube show, vaping show, to finish first.
Ideal Lamb show then next week.
Yeah, Ideal Lamb show on Thursday, yeah. Cool. Right, let's fucking go through these awards then.
Shall we?
These are, I'm going to stress again, our opinions. We're going to read out the award, and then we're each going to go through our answers and explain why. Or a few words. And then we're going to debate it for a bit, and then we're going to come to a voting system, consensus, or whatever, to issue the award. There are no physical awards. Just,
are we taking opinions from the viewers?
Yeah.
Are we going to then decide on the final, or?
Yeah. I think that's probably the best way to go.
I mean, let's be honest. Our chat's not exactly going to keep fucking quiet, are they? If they disagree with us, they'll let us know.
Yeah.
Agreed.
They're good like that.
Hang on, I need to use my 3D printed beard comb.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. That's fucking brilliant.
I saw Steve from Vape Base at the weekend, and he got a sandalwood beard comb, and it smelled really, really nice. Need to get me one of those.
His beard comb.
What?
Sniffed his beard comb.
You know when someone walks up to you and goes, "Here, smell this." What do you do? And I don't mean the sort of clubs you go in.
You're lonely in that shop at night, aren't you? Getting it all set up. Fuck me. Oh, if I sniff his beard comb, he'll stay another 5 minutes. Jesus.
Oh dear. Yeah.
First award, shall we?
Yeah, let's
Hold on a minute.
go on.
Hold on a minute. I want to see Rick. I want to see Rick's beard comb again because I could really use that as an ass scratcher.
Well, this one's got one of those things where you can do that, and then you cut, trim, and then you go. Do you know what, Thomas? For Christmas, I'll print you off a beard rake because you get beard rakes.
Scratcher.
I like it. I actually do like that, bro. Well done.
Yeah. Well, I stole the design. I didn't design it myself.
What do you mean you stole the design? I'm sure it was open source.
Well, yeah, it's creative, whatever, you know.
Exactly. Don't be so hard on yourself, Rick. Just because you're not that big a deal, you don't have to punish yourself.
Mate, I know this. I fucking know this. Daily I get told, Rick, you're not that big a deal. And I don't disagree with them. You know.
No.
Haters are going to hate.
Yeah.
Potatoes gonna potato.
Exactly. Tomatoes are going to tomate.
Yeah, they will actually. They'll do that. So,
And dogs will, mate.
What?
So I think Thomas should present the first award because he's the one that's known as most enjoying this category.
Right, can we say what the category is first? Because obviously I've got nothing to read in front of me.
Oh, have you not got your notes, Tom?
No, mate, because I know my notes off the top of my head. So
You're not going to be able to present any of them.
Right.
Now, are you?
Okay, let's go. We've dubbed this the Solid Pipe Award, and it's for the best mechanical. There we go.
Start. Well, we'll do it in the order.
Well,
So it always starts with me, doesn't it?
If I'm going first, all right, Rick, you go first then.
Well, I've obviously had to say the connoisseur because of kickbacks. You know, and I do use it daily, but yeah, the connoisseur. Yeah. And that's the reason. I think it's very simple. It's safe. It's got you know, just a standard 510 on it, and it's actually a really nice device. Fucking nightmare to polish, but it's really nice.
Moving
Thomas?
swiftly on to Thomas.
I've got to say the Rogue. I do like the Connoisseur, and I do like what Benny's done this year. I'm not going to lie.
Apart from
But I've got to say the Rogue. The reason I say the Rogue is because of the innovation of the new spring. So that's the reason I love the Rogue. Great designs. The LEs are beautiful. And I'm hands down saying the Rogue this year.
Over to Dolan.
me, again, I'm going to go with the Connoisseur. You know, I know this isn't the Innovation Awards or anything like that, but, you know, as far as the design goes, as far as the ergonomics of it, and as far as the safety of it, it's, to me, it's going to win, hands down.
It might be a bit surprising, but I'm actually not going for the Connoisseur. Even though it is what I vape every day, it is my all-day mech mod. I'm going with Tom on the Rogue because I love this Connoisseur, but I have had niggles with it, and Benny's been wicked at sorting out those niggles, so I don't have a problem. But no matter what's come out this year, every single thing that's been released this year, I've always still looked at what I want to buy next, and it's always been a Rogue. No matter what. It's the mod that I most want out of any mechanical on the market, so it's the one I have to vote for best mechanical.
But you don't own one?
I don't own one.
There you go. Split vote.
So mine's very much a vote of desire.
Mine's very much a vote of experience. Although I see a Rogue daily. Mike has plenty of Rogues, but
So if we put it over to the chat between Rogue and Connoisseur, what would you choose, guys?
Dale just said, I've got to say, I'm not a mech guy at all, even though he's got this massive briefcase full of fucking Rogues and collector's editions. I would go for the Rogue. However, I would personally say the Connoisseur is fantastic.
So Dale's as split as we are.
Right. So we've got a Rogue, a Connoisseur. I think Rogues are ugly as fuck.
Yeah, fair play. Jamie's mate of mine. He's played with my Connoisseur.
Rogue.
Seems like Rogue's got it.
Rogue all day. Ray doesn't count because he's American. That's a joke. It's Badger Magnum clone. That wasn't one of the options. Rogue.
Yeah, it looks like it's Rogue. So there you go. That's how it's going to work for the rest of the night. Our 2016 VTUK Best Mech is the Rogue. Hey, well done, Rogue. Well done, J Mark.
Right, I'm going to put in this Google Docs. I'm going to put Rogue, and then we'll.
J Mark can't be here to collect his award. However, we did send someone to his location.
I've got his T-shirt on. I'll accept it on his behalf.
There we go.
However, Fat Tom is here.
If you'd like to give an acceptance speech on J Mark's behalf, I'm sure he'd be very happy.
Well, thank you very much for the award, but I think the Connoisseur should have won. There we go.
That was quote verbatim, by the way, guys. That was J Mark's exact words. That was what he thought.
Yeah, they were.
We did ask him when we announced the award.
Despite it having Chinese magnets. That one was for Martin.
And for Tom, fucking hours. All you ever get out of him when you talk about Connoisseur, fucking Chinese magnets.
It's
something we giggle about.
Right, so our next category, from Best Mechanical, we go to the Janky Pipe Award, which is our award for the worst mechanical mod. So come on, Rick, what's your lowdown for the worst mechanical mod in 2016?
Wow. To be honest, I took a little bit of inspiration from you because I was sat there thinking, I was like, no, what? And then you reminded me of this fucking 50mm tube or whatever it is. I'm going to have to say it's the dragon because it's a fat fucker. It's too big.
Yeah.
Well, my answer to this, Mark, I've had a sat down and I've thought about my answer. It wasn't going to be my original answer. My actual answer to this is the Switch V2. I fucking hate that thing.
Oh my god, that's such a good one. That is such a good
one. It was the V1 you threw at a wall.
The V1 I did throw at the wall, but the V1 wasn't released in 2016. The V2 was.
You know what?
So the V2 is a pile of shit.
I think, based on that, I think I'm going to change mine to that as well, you know.
Which V2 is fucking pants?
Dolan, tell us yours first, and then I'll explain why.
Mine was a tough one, you know.
What, because there were so many shit next this year?
Stop sitting on the fence and spit it out.
You know what? I totally agree. The Switch V2. I'm not going there. We used to distribute the Switch mods. We'll leave that there. We'll leave that there.
Hold on. Did you hear that word? Used to.
Mine is the Rig Pig.
Interesting.
My reasons for the Rig Pig were, I'm sure they've sorted it out now. The quality originally when they were first released was piss poor.
Janky,
yeah. The finishings were rough. They were absolutely filthy. Before any of them could be sold, they literally had to be stripped and cleaned and oiled. And yeah, my bone of contention this year on the worst mechanical has to be the Rig Pig.
Right. Now, I'm going to explain myself very quickly here. I'm going to switch mine. I originally was saying the Dragon as well for the same reasons as Rick, because it's fucking ugly. But Tom mentioning the Switch has just reminded me of a really shit encounter I had with the Switch mod. So back at Vape Fest, I bought a Switch V2, and I'd done my usual thing of ordering a clone, and I was going to check the clone out, see if I liked it, and if I liked it, buy the real one. But I was there, they were on offer, I had the money, so I thought, fuck it. I'll just give the clone to someone when it gets here, and I'll buy one now. Okay? So I got one, and I took the button out to adjust the Delrin after I'd set it up, and the Delrin was fucking chewed to shit and absolutely jammed into the button. You couldn't adjust it at all, so I couldn't use it. So I took it back to where I bought it, still at Vape Fest, and I gave it back to him, and I said, my button's fucked. So they gave me another one. So I got my second one, and by this point, I'm a little bit annoyed, but I'm still willing to give it a benefit of the doubt. I built on it, I set it up, I was ready to go, I vaped it, fuck all flavour. RDA was absolutely fucking appalling. I couldn't get a single taste of flavour out of it. Got home.
User error.
Got home, being somewhat annoyed with my purchase. My clone arrived a couple of days later. Got my clone out of the box. The build quality was better. The finish quality was better. The button moved nicer. The RDA gave better flavour. The Delrin adjuster was absolutely fucking perfect. Ended up selling my real one and keeping my clone.
But Stu, what's your point?
My point is, it wasn't fucking good enough. A £15 Chinese clone was better than a £90 original.
That's the way it normally happens, isn't it?
Anyway, moving swiftly on.
So, chat, it looks like we're basically tied between the Rig Pig, the Dragon, and the Switch V2.
What have you gone?
What you think. I'm going for the Switch V2.
So that's 2 on Switch V2.
Switch V2.
Right, there you go. Well, I think it's allowed time. We'll just wait to see what chat has to say about that. But it looks like it's pretty much going to be a landslide for the Switch V2. Rig Pig, overpriced and junky.
The Rig Pig was a mite expensive. They're saying that most of it was made of Delrin.
We are actually relying on the chat being really close behind. Switch V2, Rogue. That's not even an option.
Rogue.
That's just Jamie being a troll.
Rig Pig. 3 for the Rig Pig, 1 for the Switch, 4 for the Rig Pig.
It sounds like it's going to be the Rig Pig.
It does.
Well, we'll just let a couple more come in. And then we'll see. We don't want to spend too long getting through these. There's a lot of them.
Yeah, there is quite a few. Rig Pig wankier than the Switch. Rig Pig. I think the chat stopped.
Pig. Yeah, that's another one.
Pig. It's got to be the Pig.
No, he's
Rig Pig, guys.
Big.
Someone.
There you have it then. There you have it. Our 2016 worst mechanical device, the Rig Pig. Surprise.
Who's going to send James a certificate?
Fuck that, he's a big cunt.
So am I.
Good lads, Mark on it. It's you, Mark.
Right, who's introducing the next one then?
Next one, then, looking at the Fishy Chip Award. We've got the best regulated mod of the year.
Why is it called the Fishy Chips Award? Am I just being stupid or?
Fishy
Chip,
Chip, isn't it?
regulated, chip, board, chip.
Oh yeah.
Fucking hell, Rick. If Tom got that and you didn't.
I'm not being funny. That is just the most loosest
If you were more of a big deal, you'd have got that.
link.
Dale's going to send the certificates over to James because he hates the cunt stack.
Can you actually get the cunt stack? I don't know. Anyway, moving swiftly on. Best regulated. I'm going to have to go with my trusty VR Stride. I have announced on the show that I feel, in my opinion, it is the best single battery 18650 battery regulated mod out there, and I stand by that.
Yeah,
I do.
80 watts though, will it?
Huh?
Won't do 80 watts though, will it?
Do you know what? We'll do more than 80.
Don't believe you.
You'll do more than 80 watts. Put it in bypass mode.
That's cheating.
No, it's not. I think it's just it was the first proper sort of I don't know how to put it. Mass-produced resin-based fucking decent looking
Hybrid.
mod. It looks slightly
The hybrid
high-end.
size. Yeah, it's hybrid.
It's very nice, and I really like it, and it works, and it still works to this day.
I will say the Cloud Kicker Society limited edition one is very high on my wants list.
But yeah, that's my nomination.
Thomas?
Mine. I do own a Stride, and I do like them. They are nice. Do own one. Thank you ever so much, Alan. Vape Base, hooking me up. Love you, brother. But for my best regulated 2016 has to be the Therion 133.
Which is the
or the DNA 200. It's the Lost Vape.
Yeah.
It's exactly this mod, just with a different chip in it.
Yeah. I think, me personally, with the leather look they did on it, or the leather that's on it, makes it look fucking amazing, and I love the look of it. So
Genuine leather, genuine ebony wood, mate.
But saying that though, I did like was it Sigeli or Fuchai?
The 213 Fuchai.
Yeah, I did like that. Well, it was 133, wasn't it? They worked out that it only really went 233 watts. But yeah, the 213, I really like the look of the 213. So it's a bit of a flip up for me. It's either the Therion or the 213.
Well, I owned a 213 and it broke within 2 weeks of me getting it.
Really?
I've still got one. It's still a workhorse for me. Still
And
works.
mine wasn't even a Fuchai. It was a full fat carbon fiber and brass one.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So which one are you going for, Tom?
I'm going to go for the Therion.
Right. Mark?
Sorry, that goes over to me. For me, my best regulated this year was the Asmodus Minikin Kadama. Really, really, really love that mod.
Now, you're talking about the 1.5 Kadama, aren't you? The fixed one.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the one that self-fired.
Yeah, the one that nearly killed Vape and Fagan.
Yeah.
The fucking Roman candle.
The 1.5 banging. I love the finish. I love the finish, the stab wood. Chips, fantastic. Not had a problem yet.
They feel very nice in the hand as well. They're a good size and shape. Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm half in agreement with Tom. I'm also going with the Lost Vape Therion, but I'm going specifically with the DNA 75 because it is a dual parallel 18650 DNA 75, and there's not many on the market. Having a parallel DNA 75 lets you fire at lower resistance, and it gives you better battery life. And it prevents weak battery warnings, which DNA 75s are prone to on a single 18650. So for me, as an all-day carry with a tank on, that's been the best purchase I've made this year, the single best purchase I've made this year.
By the way, can I just say, as Stuart says his last one, because he's always last on this, start voting. just in the chat, just to speed things along a little bit.
Yeah, so your options are VR Stride, Therian 133, Therian 75, or Minikin Kodama. Tell us what you think, chat.
We almost need some hold music.
Lift music.
Yeah, lift music. There we go. I personally think VR Stride.
Yes, the Modus does make
yes,
it. Yeah.
That's Modus do make the Stride.
They actually don't, because Asmodus don't make anything. They're a distributor, not a manufacturer.
Oh,
Sigali makes all of Asmodus's products.
Stride, Commander.
We're not an informational show, are we not?
Stride, 2 Stride. People send a Squonker. The Squonker's not even on the list.
Yeah.
But it's still the tier one, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's very specifically the Therian 75 with 2 batteries. The Squonker version's 1 battery and a Squonk bottle. Not the same.
Stride. Oh, it's between it is between the Stride and the Therian 75 at the moment.
It looks like it. Another Stride. Looks like the Stride might take it.
I've come to the conclusion that Mark with the beanie on looks like Rib Chippers.
Stride, I think Stride's got it.
Yeah, Stride's definitely got it.
Oh.
The best regulated of 2016 is the VR Stride 80.
VR Stride. There we
Fair
go.
In play. Good mod.
Right, next up, you'll be pleased to know we've gone for the worst regulated and dubbed the chip off the old cock award. There we go. Right, well, Tom hasn't filled this in yet, but I'm sure he'll have an opinion on one of them. I've gone for the Sig 150 Touch. Now, I'm not sure whether it is this year. It was definitely this year, I think it came out. But the fact that everybody that was vaping them, I've heard stories and stories about people going to vape them, and somehow they turned it up to 150 watts. And they were just burning their coils and stuff. So that's mine, because it was janky as fuck.
Fair play. Thomas?
Mine definitely has to be the Power Ranger mod that we was discussing a couple of weeks ago with 12mm tank. I had a go on one the other day, and it's like a fucking breeze block. It's massive. And the switch is on the front of it to use it is the switch at the front. And it's got this dodgy thing at the top, like where you, not even where you put your batteries, it's just got some sort of dodgy thing where you fill your fucking tank up. I wanted that to be the fucking switch. It's just horrible piece of shit that looks like it's going to flake off as bad as a fucking Death Wish mod.
He's such a prick. You've always got to have a fucking jibe, haven't you?
I love Max. I love you, Max.
Mark?
For me, I'm not sure if it was this year or not, but we had shitloads returned this year. So for me, it's falling into this year. It's a fucking Snow Wolf.
Which Snow Wolf, Mark?
The shit one.
There's a Sigali Snow Wolf with a fucking ugly front panel and 3 batteries. And there's an Asmodus Snow Wolf with 2 batteries and the mirror finish.
With Modus.
The Asmodus one. I agree.
That was last. It wasn't. That was. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because it's still been out.
Yeah, I mean, it's still been popular on the market during 2016.
Well, myself and Tom done a video on that Snow Wolf. We both had the V1s, didn't we? And we done the temp control test.
Yeah.
Burst into flames.
Fucking ridiculous.
Oh, mate, they're a piece of shit. They're an absolute piece of shit.
Absolute piece of shit. I hate them.
It's not,
The amount that
on merits of looking good.
one thing I will say to them is silicon. And I'm not calling them names. Silicon.
Not silicon.
No. Silicon. The amount that I've had back with sopping wet fucking boards because of juice and grass. Absolute shite design. Fucking amazing.
Absolute madness. I went with the Smok G Priv to continue with the touchscreen trend because, and I say this with all seriousness, it's the best looking thing I've ever seen, the best looking mod I've ever seen Smok produce.
Really?
It still looks like a janky piece of shit. The screen is fucking awful. The trigger button is fucking awful. The build quality is seamy as fuck. And the touchscreen is so unresponsive. I've never seen it. Seriously, if you bought a phone with a touchscreen like that, you'd fucking lob it at a wall within 5 minutes.
Tom, did you do a review then?
Absolute piece of shit. And so many people bought them.
They're still selling well now.
Yeah. Smok are probably my least favourite brand. I think I'm going to vote for them a few more times in worst of category.
We've not had a single issue or a single return with the G-Proof.
No, me neither.
I've not had any issues with any Smok products, if I'm honest.
Aliens and G-Privs, I've seen fucking loads of them going for sale that people have just bought and then decided they hate them.
I mean, Aliens, the issue with the Alien is obviously the paint issue. But
yeah, that just comes off.
Yeah, there you go. More user error from Stu. Yeah.
Yeah, I just said that. Fucking vape, guys. You know, I've only been vaping 4 years. I ain't got a fucking clue what I'm doing.
Switch V2, no flavour from the Atty, down to your coils, obviously.
Yeah. That's what I get for putting nice coils in my Atties, isn't it?
Mate, just go for 22 count for 3 wraps aside, done.
18 count for 3 wraps aside, mate.
No, that's too low.
Just stick with 28 gauge, pal.
What do you mean Stuart's rapping with 32 these days?
I use 28 gauge to make fused Claptons for regulators.
Well, there you go.
I don't vape round wire wraps. I haven't for fucking ages now.
Right, so your choices are between the SIG 150 Touch. What was Tom's?
The RDTA box.
Oh, the RDTA, but isn't that called the Skyhook or something?
No, it's called the RDTA box.
Oh, okay. What else? Snowwolf and the G-Priv. There you go. That are your.
Be a less fucking G mod in the world.
Those are your options.
Anthony, good question because that's the next award.
He's looking at our show notes, isn't he?
I forget there's a lot, isn't there?
If you look, you can see who's viewing, and we've got Anonymous Wolf and Anonymous Skunk viewing the show notes. I assumed that it was 2 of the hosts, but one of them is obviously Anthony.
Snowwolf, SIG, Snowwolf, G-Priv, RDTA, Snowwolf.
A lot of Snowwolves there.
Snowwolf. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be the Snowwolf.
Dolan knows his shit.
Oh, that's 2. I'll take that.
Well, no, we're not completely done yet.
Well, I've written it down, so I don't care.
You've actually put that in the notes? Oh, you've written it down. Oh, okay, you printed it out. That was clever.
Old schooling.
Yeah, okay.
I've got it on screen this week.
I think you bought a printer and wanted to put it to use.
Yeah. And the problem is I have to run upstairs to get everything off the printer.
There you go. Snurworth.
Snurworth.
There you go. Snowwolf. Right. What's next?
Next is the Wet and Wild Award for Best Juice of the Year. And I have to admit, I very nearly agreed with Rick on this.
What did I go for? Oh. I've got that. Yeah, I've gone for... actually, to be honest, I've gone for these because, I mean, it's Simple Vape. And their first line done all right, but that's all I'm saying.
First line done all right? What, fucking gin and cucumber? Yeah, that did really well.
You know, it done all right in terms of they got in a few shops and stuff. but then they come out with cheap thrills, and it has to be for me Glory Glaze or cheap thrills.
Yeah, and I could have very, very easily agreed with you on that. It's one of the most addictive juices I've ever come across. Very, very nearly could have agreed.
Thomas?
I'm not gonna be biased as I work for a juice manufacturer. I'm gonna say At Home Dose smashed it this year. But my juice of the year has only been released in the last couple of weeks. And it's Mr. Meringue.
The last couple of weeks, it's been out for months.
See, fuckers.
Yes, it has.
It's been out about 2 months, I believe.
Regardless, however long it's been out, that is the fucking tits.
It is. That is a fucking lovely juice. I can see why you would choose it.
Tom's basically out of touch with the juice industry.
I'm sorry.
Mark, Mr. Dolan?
For me,
to the surprise of no one.
Yeah, for me, it's thick oil and Akina. It is my crack.
Yeah, again, fair play.
I've not tried it, so I couldn't possibly form any sort of opinion.
It's fucking delicious, but it's a fruit, so I wouldn't be able to vape it for anything more than a couple of tokes before it starts to annoy me.
Yeah, for those that don't know, it is a Asian pear and cream.
But it's fucking lovely.
Just as you said that, the thick oil logo come up in the background.
Nice. Sponsored by. Mine is this guy, which I've not really talked about much on the show. Lanola Cream from Kiting Cloud. Also picked this up at Vape Fest. Haven't found a single shop stocking it, and yet I genuinely believe it is the nicest juice I've ever tasted in my life. It's a banana strawberry shortcake with cream, and it is absolutely fucking phenomenal. It's the only juice they make. There's no line or anything. They just make this one juice, and I firmly believe it is the best juice on the market. That's mine.
I'm not sure you're gonna get many votes for that though, because
I don't think I am. I don't think I am. But you've got to be honest, haven't you?
Yeah, but I've never heard of it.
But
you know, I'm not that big a deal. So.
To be fair, my second choice was Glory Glaze. So if Glory Glaze wins, I'll be perfectly happy because I don't think that will win. But it is my favourite juice. It is the best juice I tried this year, in my opinion. So let's put it across the vote. Glory Glaze, Mr. Meringue, Thick Oil, or Lanola Cream.
I could have quite easily gone for Mr. Meringue as well, to be fair.
Grumpy Vapor says Ephemeral Panda or Butter Oil from Thick Oil. Very firmly agree that Butter Oil is a fucking lovely juice. Went through a 120 of that a couple of weeks ago. 140, sorry.
Glory Glaze.
It's got a Glory Glaze there. Charlotte says Glory Glaze. Happy Vapor says Mr. Meringue. Guys, you've got to stop voting for stuff that isn't an option because it's confusing as fuck when we're trying to see who's voted for what. Oh, Brian Edwards says Lanola Cream. There you go. Lanola Cream got one.
Mr. Meringue, Glory. I think Glory's winning.
Yeah, I think Glory Glaze is going to take it. Not surprised. I've got a bottle of that over by the bed as well.
It's just, and they've twisted it with their Miami Drip Club, haven't they? They've just basically twisted the...
Yeah, Miami Drip Club is just sort of variations on that theme for the most part. Little Havana's the one that's different.
Stu, do you like it that much that you keep it by the bed?
I tend to keep a few juices by the bed that I like a lot. Actually, yeah.
He lives in a fucking studio apartment. Everything's by the bed.
in case I wake up with a sudden need for some.
There you go. I wish Glory Glaze didn't kill the coils though. So much sugar. Yeah, I know, but then.
Yeah, but fuck it. Just rewick and carry on.
I think Glory's taking it.
Yeah, Glory's definitely taking it. And fair fucking play. Well done to Cheap Thrills Juice Company. Glory Glaze is our 2016 best juice.
Who's going
to introduce the next one while Rick's typing?
Don't all jump at once.
don't all fucking volunteer, guys.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Okay, the Dodgy Drip Award then. Dodgy Drip Award is, in our opinion, and remember this is our opinion, the worst juice of the year. Now, I'm going to start with Rick.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Taylor Vape's iced tea.
Why is that, Rick?
One, because it doesn't taste very good, and two, because he phones me every fucking day.
Well, I think you might stop now.
I hope so.
Nothing quite says fuck off like your product is shit.
Every day, mate. Every day. Anyway, moving swiftly on.
Thomas, what was your worst juice this year?
I don't think I've got a worse juice of this year, but everything fucking Perino selling shit.
Don't hold back, mate.
Me and Rick did a live review early on in the year of the full Perino line, and I fucking hated every single one of them.
Yeah.
So that's Perino for me.
For me, mine's a bit controversial, and I'm sure I'm going to get slammed down for this.
I don't think yours is as controversial as you think it is.
Mine is Dinner Lady Lemon Tart.
Ooh.
Why? See, because lemon tart was the best one out of all of them.
I'll tell you what, when I first tried it at, I think it was Expo last year, wasn't it? Their first, I'm sure it was last year. And I remember tasting it thinking, oh, that's actually all right. It's quite nice. Bought a bottle, got it home, vaped it, and I don't like over-sweetened juices. I don't like juices that are full of sweetener. And it is just too fucking sweet. It destroys coils, it destroys wick, and Rick's laughing.
I'm just laughing because I'm the type of guy that will take a vape and go, well, it's nice, but it could do with more sweetener. And I've always carry a bottle of sweetener with me. Always.
I like my juice very sweet.
Always carry a bottle of sweetener.
I mean, I kind of see where Mark's coming from. I don't think it's fair to call it the worst juice, because I actually think it's quite. It's the problem with that line is that Dinner Lady's lemon tart was good, but then loads of people did it better after them off the back of its popularity, and the rest of their line is really just average.
I think with Dinner Ladies went forward with their line off lemon tart. Literally, they're full. Yeah. They were winning awards weekly, doing shows, and the reason they did is because of lemon tart.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair. Completely fair. And mine was Summer Syrup from Evil Cloud, which is, again, possibly...
Oh, I like that juice.
I love that juice.
It tastes like fucking...
I like that juice.
It's got like a perfumey aftertaste. There's like hibiscus concentrate in it or something. And it's just, it's like fucking sniffing Granny's knickers. It's horrible.
Take it.
Can't do it. Cannot do it. And the thing is, I really like the Evil Cloud range. I think the rest of it's fucking lovely. But fuck me, that Summer Syrup goes through me. Every time I vape it, it makes me wince.
It's a nice juice.
I love it. It tastes good in a tank. It tastes good on an RDA.
So, for our Dodgy Drip Award, the nominees are Iced Tea from Tailored, the entire Perino line, because Tom's a cunt, Lemon Tart from Dinner Lady, and Summer Syrup from Evil Cloud.
Let's vote. Right, whilst people are voting, we've had a question saying, what's your most favourite vaping setup, guys? See, I am 50-50, actually, and I know it's going to cause... I mean, obviously that.
Yeah, that's fine.
But now, as well, the Rig V2. I know people are going to go, oh, fucking Rig V2, can't change the RDA on it and all that bollocks. Fuck
Rig
off.
Shit, mate. Rig shit.
Do what I want. Do what I want. I don't care.
You're not that big a deal, Rick.
Oh, fuck off, you cunt.
Well, for best setup for me, I've got two. So I've got my Franken with my OATI, which is my flavour, which I run all day long. But if I want to go for a hard-hitting tube mod, it's Rogue with the Force.
I think it's going to be, it's a 50-50 between Perino and Lemon Tart.
Yeah. Everyone's
Perino.
Perino or Lemon Tart.
lemon tart, dinner lady, lemon tart, dinner lady, lemon tart. Oh, it's Perino. It's Perino.
Took it. Well done, Tom. You've managed to single-handedly destroy the hopes and dreams of an entire juice line.
I hope he fucking collars you at the next show.
Yeah, I do too. I hope he's watching this and he comes and finds you like, you cunt, my sales have gone down by fucking half because of you.
Rick!
Because the thing is,
Rick,
Tom, you're a big deal.
Their sales...
Okay?
Stuart, their sales went down 100% when me and fucking Rick landed it.
I didn't actually. I liked a couple of them. I actually liked...
Oh, Rick's frozen.
Rick's gone.
Back. All right. Okay, nothing to worry about. The temporary glitch. Don't get scared.
Obviously, Sky Internet found out I'm not that big a deal.
Yeah, decided to cut you. Charlotte says, "For fuck's sake, I have to wholesale that shit."
Yeah, I know. I got a phone call from her today asking if we want to take it in.
They what in Perino?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's fucking brilliant.
There we go. Perino is on the list. Right, next award, the You Filthy Quitter Award, the best smoking cessation device.
Yeah, the best quitter kit.
I have gone with the E-Leaf Eye Care. Now, I was having a discussion with Mike in the shop today, and he was saying a couple of his friends had bought one of these, and one of them I think was auto firing or something like that. Under here, there's a white diaphragm sort of thing which activates it, and it's a big lettering that says "Do not touch." I'm pretty sure that must have got touched, but I have not had a single problem with this. I love it.
Do you know why they were auto firing, Rick?
Why?
Do you know why they auto fire? Because some fuckers think it's a fucking 0.07 build and a mechans try and blow down the fucker.
Purging a fucking eye
and
care.
if you blow down it, it fucking auto fires.
Well, he was saying, and Colette's just said in chat, mine auto-fired, but people have said, well...
Mine also auto-fired, which is why it hasn't won my vote.
Maybe. Is yours auto-fired and you gave it to a mate?
No, I fixed it. I fixed it.
Fuck off! You give a dodgy piece of kit to man in pub to blow up, you tight cunt.
I would never fucking do that, as you well know. You know what a fucking safety net I am, so don't even try that.
You bastard.
But from my personal experience... I think it's absolutely fantastic. There's no buttons to faff with. You just vape on it and that's it.
Well, let me explain why mine was auto firing. So you know if that diaphragm becomes compressed, it can cause it to auto fire. Yeah, that's why they say don't touch it.
Yeah.
I had a little bit of flashing on the rubber of my diaphragm, and that flashing was making it squeeze against the hole above it and making it compress. So I got a fucking scalpel and I cleaned the flashing away, and it didn't auto fire anymore. So when I gave it away, it was perfectly working and fine. Thank you, Thomas. You cunt.
But I really love this thing. Car or not. I think it's fucking
Mine has got to be the T18 or the T22 Endura.
Now you got to pick one. You can't have two.
T22 Endura.
Who's echoing?
The T22. Anakin T22 Endura. It just fucking got so many people off the SIGs in our shop. It was unreal.
Yeah, it's a fair shout. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not the simplest quitter's device.
No, good point. But it's easy enough.
Me, I'm going to echo what Rick said. I'm also going to go with the E-Leaf Eye Care.
Yeah, I don't think we need to explain why.
Exactly the same thing.
So my vote was going to be the Eye Care, but I've gone with the Joytech Ego IO instead. Just because, similarly very small, similarly very simple to operate, haven't had any of the same technical issues. The auto fire issue is a known issue with the Eye Care. I haven't had any regular recurring issues come back with IOs at all. So the IO just seems to be a little bit more reliable. It's pretty much the same price point. It's pretty much the same style of device. It's a very similar draw. It's just as easy to use. But I've had no problems coming back with the IO, and I have had problems coming back with the Eye Care, so I'm going with the IO.
Right. Well, there you go, down to chat. Let's read out some messages whilst we're waiting.
Yeah. So your choices are, chat, eye care, Endura T22, or Joytech IO.
Might be Inikin, Charlotte Hudson, T22, might be Nautilus Kits, IO, T22, eye care, Endura T22.
Another IO,
eye care, T22, IO, eye care, T22. Jesus, this is
it's quite contested, isn't it?
I think an IO is top end. Oh, T22.
I think IO's just in the lead by my count, but I will say the eye care, its form factor being so small, I can see why people go for it above others. 2 more IOs.
IO.
Philip Reeves voted for
T22. Yeah, if they merged all three together, it would be perfect.
Yeah, the IO T22 eye care, good device that. Might be, should be only vote if you've used it.com. Most of these votes are only things that we've used. But if it was only vote if you've used it.com, then it'd be so much more of a closed category and people that deserve to win wouldn't get a chance to win. So we've opened it up to trusting that we actually know what the fuck we're on about.
It's not as if these awards fucking mean anything anyway. You know, we're not that big a deal. I mean, I'm not that big a deal.
There we go. I think IO's taking it, guys.
Yeah, IO has taken it. None of you guys know what the fuck you're talking about.
Shut up. If you were a bigger deal, then fucking the eye care would have taken it.
Yeah, true.
If it had had the endorsement of a big deal, it'd have won.
Yeah. Right. Most innovative design. This could cause some controversy.
Yeah. The Sucks Like a Dyson award.
There you go.
And you three may as well all throw your hats in the ring at once because I'm the only one who disagrees.
Go on, let's say it after 3. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Goon.
Thomas, you were supposed to say Goon.
Good!
There you go. 3 of us saying the Goon. And what have you got, Stu?
I've gone with Wismec for the Noisy Cricket 225.
See, funny, I put that down as the worst.
You just put cricket. I thought you meant the version 1, actually. So you guys talk about the Goon first, and then I'll tell you why you're wrong.
Well, I think the Goon because you know, like the Velocity come out and everybody was sort of doing all these Velocity style decks and stuff like that. And I know I was told today that the Goon wasn't the first one with the plates, but it's quite an innovative deck, and there has been multiple copies of it recently. You know, whether it's flat, whether it's on its side or something, the plates thing has been a definite good option, especially with the world of sort of flaptons and flat wire these days.
Yeah, definitely. I think, like you say, the usability and the configuration for different coils, I think it's a definite winner. They've obviously released the 22 mil as well. So
I'm just going to grab my cricket a minute.
Yeah, Mike, do we really have to hear about the cricket? Me too.
So I'm just going to grab it so that you can see what's on top of it.
Goon.
So it's not as if I'm biased against the Goon because I use one almost every day.
So why is yours the most innovative?
Right. So here's the thing, right? To me, innovation is about doing something that the market wants that hasn't been done previously. Okay. A clamp system is a very good way to make an RDA for builders, but it's not the only way to make an RDA for builders. It's not. There are other, like the Kennedy 2 post, for example, just has fucking massive post holes, and you can fit any build you want in that. There are other ways to make an RDA that's good for builders, so it's not the only solution to a problem. However, if you want a series mod, a parallel mod, and effectively a hexome all in one small form factor, no one else has bothered to do anything remotely like that. It's one of the safest devices on the market, but it's also one of the most versatile. It can be a 3 to 6 volt regulated, it can be an 8.4 volt series unregulated, and it can be a 4.2 volt parallel unregulated. I honestly think if you're talking about actual innovation, which is what the reward is supposed to be, that is innovative.
We just Charlotte in chat put Goon all day, save your breath, Stu.
That's it, Stalky Spice.
Right, so it's just the two options. You got to pick from. You've got the Goon or the nicest.
I urge everyone in the chat to remember that what you are voting for here is innovation.
I think you're flogging a dead horse.
Something that has not been done before.
I think you're completely flogging a dead horse.
Nah, mate, there have been builders Atties going for ages. It's an adjustable airflow Atty with a lot of build space and an easy deck.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, but it doesn't sound innovative, does it?
You've said your piece. Wind your neck in.
No, because I know you cunts are going to win. look at him go. I fucking knew you were going to win.
Right, I'm just writing Goon anyway.
It is.
It is. Everyone's saying Goon. Oh, you bunch of cunts. I tried my best. Wismec. You can send me my check for trying.
Oh, there you go. You got one for the noisy cricket. Goon just piss off, Stu.
Yeah, thank you, Colette, for agreeing with me.
No, just to piss you off. Sorry, not just. There you go. Where's Tom gone?
Yes, Andy. You can see the deck. There you go.
What is actually innovative about it? Did we not explain it? Sorry.
Yeah, but that isn't innovation, really.
It is.
All that's innovative about the Goon is a different post system.
Stu, you're wrong. Let's move on. Least innovative design.
I think my coil's gone on this.
Better start auto firing in a minute.
Yeah, coil's gone. Oh well. That's depressing.
I tell you what, this Goon LP, the fucking juice well isn't very deep. I have to drip on it every 3 seconds.
Well, that's fine. It's a dripper.
Glad we got you here, big deal.
Yeah, Goon one. Right. Least innovative design, and Stu's dubbed this, by the way, as the Velocity Award.
Yeah.
Right.
Because every time you release anything Velocity style now, you're just fucking copying the most copied design, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, I've gone for the Limitless iJoy XL because it's just a bigger version of the iJoy Limitless. And that is my sole reason.
Totally fair enough. Oh, look at all these Cricket V2s coming in now. Oh, you bunch of cunts.
Yeah, should have got an AA. Yeah.
Stuart Drummond must have paused the show for a while because he's just typed Lanola Cream for the win, and we're all way ahead of him.
Yeah, just press F5 if you're a bit behind.
Yeah, if you pause the show, you'll have the chat going up to date, but you won't have the show going up to date.
Okay, least innovative design, Thomas.
Ideal, I'm sure.
Yeah, to be fair, that's a Vape UK clone, isn't it?
No, it's a
I love you, Ideal, I'm sure.
I love you. Oh my god. Right, okay.
What's the least innovative design, Thomas? Have you got one? It's a taking part that counts, Tom.
I don't think I have. I really don't think I have, because let's be realistic. The most innovative product is probably a clone. Let's be realistic.
Well, I mean, that's just
so
countering.
any clone that's on the market. I don't have one. I honestly don't have one. Gospel.
The Velocity V2 clone's got to be the least innovative design if you're using that metric.
I don't really have one. I've not. Do you know what I mean? Every product has its flaws, but I wouldn't say there's anything out there that's not been innovative. So I can't answer this one, boy. Sorry.
Okay, Dolan.
Just before we go any further, Tom, can you say monkey for me?
He does, doesn't he? I've thought this
Johnny Vegas tonight.
Monkey. Where's my PGs?
You selling tea bags?
Yeah, man.
Okay, so mine is the Limitless RDTA.
Well, fucking Limitless haven't done very well, have they?
Well, no, because I went for the Limitless iJoy, but then Limitless re-released it as a Limitless, didn't they?
Yeah. I just think it's the most pointless tank you can get.
Yeah, I mean, it's essentially an avocado 24, isn't it? There's not really any difference. It's adjustable airflow, velocity deck, RDTA. Everything that it does had been done previously on the avocado, which came out about 4 or 5 months earlier. So it's completely fair.
Oh, before you say yours, Stuart,
yeah,
let me just say there was a huge following for this product or similar.
Yeah, I know. Do you know why I'm about to say this? The product that I'm about to say is the least innovative is because it was a product that was trying so hard to innovate, and the innovation that it brought, no cunt wanted. So I'm calling the Wismec RX23 the least innovative product of 2016, because everyone that owns one either uses it as an RX200 or they use it as a 150-watt 2-battery device. No one fucking uses the interchangeable doors because you'd have to buy 1 million batteries and have pairs of 2 and married sets of 3, and it's just it's not useful.
You get the choice of either or.
Yeah, but that's the point, isn't it? If you want a 2-battery 150-watt device, there's nicer looking stuff that performs just as well. And if you want a 3-battery 250-watt device, you just buy the RX200S.
Yeah, put that in your pipe and fucking vape it.
I just very passionate about this, didn't he? As if it's.
I just think it's an innovation that no one needed. It's
Stu on his period today.
Mike, it's his myriad, not his period.
He's getting fed up with painting and decorating. So come on then, chat. We've got the Limitless iJoy XL, the Limitless RDTA, or the Wismec RX2.
Nate says it's the same reason the eFusion Duo was pointless. No one's going to switch between LiPo and 18650.
Can I actually bring it back? Can I add one, actually?
Oh, might be too late. Go on.
Vgod trick tank.
Yeah, that was a piece of shit.
Damn it. Why didn't I think of that?
That was an absolute piece of shit.
There you go. Right. Writing that in.
So your choices are Limitless iJoy XL, Vgod Trick Tank, Limitless RDTA, or RX23.
Wismec 2.3, Limitless, Wismec 2.3, Vgod all day long, XL,
The Limitless Bacon Double Cheese.
Trick Tank, yeah, there you go. There you go. As soon as Tom said, as soon as they caught up, it's just Trick, yeah, it's Trick Tank.
Yeah.
Trick Tank.
The Wank Tank.
There you go.
Yeah, well done, Tom. You found the goose. You found it.
I found it.
Nice. Not a bad shout. Can't disagree with it. So the next one to introduce is the Douglas Mearns Award, which is our award for best high-end device.
There we go. I have gone, and I need to explain this because I know it's not high-end, but in terms of a price point, to me, it's high-end.
Oh, it's very much high-end in price point.
Yeah, and that's the Rogue LE, because I think they look stunning. They really do. And that's it. That's all I've got to say.
Go on, Thomas. What's your best high-end?
I wanted to agree with Rick because I absolutely love my Rogues and the designs behind them are absolutely fucking awesome.
But Mark's already had his cock out for enough of 2016.
But since I picked up the Franken skull, I've not put this down, and I think that's absolutely fucking awesome.
Dolan, what's your choice, mate?
Oh, me.
that wine.
Oh, dear. Oh, Rick makes me pissed.
Might be saying Abel. I don't think Abel quite makes the price point to be counted as high end.
No, I've gone with the Scoundrel.
Yep, fair enough.
That's it.
I think, you know, an award like this has got to have to come down to my favourite high end, not the best high end. Because when you're spending that much money, you're spending it because you love something, not because you're point scoring with its competitors. You know, no one that's spending £300-400 on a device is point scoring, are they? They're buying the thing that they've fucking fallen in love with. So it's scoundrel. Mine is the Axis M17 Mini, which is my dream regulated device. If I could have any two devices in the world, it'd be an LE Rogue and an Axis M17 Mini. But seeing as Rick was going with the LE Rogue, I went with the Axis M17 Mini. It is just the single most beautiful thing in the fucking world.
Never heard of it.
The Axis Vape M17, you've not heard of it?
No, it sounds like a gun.
It's a DNA 200, 900 mAh internal lipo stabilized wood box. It's fucking gorgeous.
Where with the horrible curve on it.
I love it. It just sits against that little bit of your hand there. Just
Have you seen my hands?
Yeah, true. You are like the fucking banana salesman.
Shovels.
There we go. So let's just get voting underway. So we've got the Rogue LE, the Franken skull.
The Franken skull. I mean, to be fair, it is pretty high end. You'd have to be fucking high to want one.
The scoundrel. Or the Axis M17 machine gun.
I'm just watching Tom's little window here, just looking at the look on his face. He's like, "You fucking cunt! I'm having you after the show for that."
Rogue LE.
I don't.
LE Rogue. Looks like it's going to be down to the Rogue.
Yeah,
Rogue.
I probably would have considered the Rogue, but the M17 is just too beautiful.
What about the Meteorite mod?
I can eat a dick.
Phil Reeve, Noisy Cricket V2.
We're going with the Rogue then.
Yeah, Rogue.
I'm looking
at
this. I'm actually looking forward to this next one.
So I'm really looking forward to this one. Tom hasn't seen this one, I don't think.
Well, he hasn't filled it in, so I'm assuming that he hasn't seen it.
Okay, down to the worst high end, the Monty Burns Award.
The richest cunt in the world.
I've gone for the Franken skull. Now, I have my reasons. Okay? If I could get my hands on a Franken skull, I would, because I do love them. But at the same point, I hate them because there's so much hype around them, and the price point is so fucking high for what it is.
I just think the price is a piss take. That's my issue with it.
Which is why I've gone for the Franken skull.
Thomas?
I don't mind.
He's so hurt. Bless him. Look at his little feelings.
I'm not hurt. I love the Frankie, and I love the Frankie. Right, the reason I love the Frankie personally is because of the build quality on it. Anybody can pick up a 3D printer and print it out, but that's out of the 4 3D printing squonkers I've had. The Frankie is the best.
I tell you what, the finish is phenomenal, but still, it's essentially you're on a what, a 60 quid max mod.
What, in terms of cost to produce?
Yeah.
Well, no, cost to produce is like
fucking 60 quid though.
15, 20 quid.
That price point's not that. The worst high end mod. This is a hard.
Yeah. The what?
This is hard.
Well, you should have thought about this before the show when we had the list together.
Yeah, you know, this morning when I took time out of my day to start preparing this list, Tom, and sharing it around, that's probably when you should have thought about it, mate.
Right, okay. The worst high-end mod that I've seen is the Kenzie Squonker. Please tell me you've seen the Kenzie Squonker.
No. I think this is going to be
your... Is that the U-shaped one? Is that the one that's got... Yeah.
That is the ugliest fucking mod I've ever seen in my life. The Kenzie Squonker, that's the one I'm going to go for.
I agree, it is ugly as fuck.
Ugly as sin.
Fair play. Dolan, what's your least favourite high-end product of 2016, mate?
Mine's also the Frankie. It is the most pretentious piece of ABS printed tosh I've ever seen. And
I better flip the fuck out of this fucking box after the show, ain't I? And
you should have seen the queue for them.
Tom's going to turn dolphin after the show.
Here we go. The queue for it was just as pretentious as the mod. I'll leave that there.
So mine is the Minikin Kodama, but
V1.
specifically the V1. Very specifically the V1, because in its current form, the Minikin Kodama is actually one of my favorite mods on the market. And if I ever can't afford an M17, Kodama's probably what I'll buy. But the V1, for a high-end stabilized wood product to come out with electrical issues like that across the entirety of the line, completely fucking unacceptable to me. Completely unacceptable. And I'm glad that they recorded them and got it sorted. So, not going to rant this time. Your nominees for the Monty Burns Award are the Franken Skull, some piece of shit that no one's ever heard of that Tom said, and the Mini King Kodama, V1.
Frankie gets my vote. Frankie's got one. I just love the fact as soon as Tom put Frankie for the best, I thought, right, that's going in the worst.
Who's Dale shouting at in the chat?
Someone mentioned something about the rogue. It's all right. It'll blow over soon.
Dale's not exactly a big deal.
The thing nobody heard of, Frankie, what Tom said, fuck the Franken skull. I think Frankie's in the lead. Frankie, yeah.
Yeah, looks like Frankie is going to be winning the worst high end of 2016. Sorry, Tom.
Frankie.
Fine by me. Have you seen the fucking clone?
Have you seen the original?
I've actually got a clone on the way because I wanted to see what they were like.
Well, I'd send that clone back because it's fucking, they're blowing up on people.
No, the ones with
It's just a trip. Frankie, yeah, Frankie's got it.
Yeah.
You get it. If anybody wants to buy a Frankie and an OAT for 450 quid after the show, you might well.
For the bargain price of 450 quid.
The clone's Franken skill. No, it's not. It's Franken skull, but one L.
Yeah, it's Franken skull.
Skull.
Good. Franken skull.
There you go. I think Frankie's won. Congratulations, Thomas. Unfortunately,
award-winning mod, Tom.
Frankie, award-winning mod.
Award-winning mod.
If anybody wants to buy an award-winning Franken skull from Thomas.
Cheers, boys.
Right. Moving on swiftly. Best tank. The Can't Be Fucked to Drip award. There we go. Right, I'm going to go my option. I'm going to get it. I didn't have time to recoil it. Because to be fair, I've been on drippers. Look at that. It's still got fucking juice in it. But for me, it has to be the Serpent. I believe it's just over a year old. They brought out a Serpent Mini. But the Serpent is probably, I mean, because it's a single coil tank, rebuildable, easy as fuck, brilliant to wick, and it's absolutely fantastic.
Oh, L-O fucking L at everyone saying Cleto 120. You poor uninformed bastards.
So there you go.
Right.
That is my opinion.
My nominee is who the fuck uses tanks?
Okay, swiftly moving on. Mark, who's your nominee? Before half of the chat fucking leaves.
Mine is the Sherman from Imperial Vapes. Those that regularly watch the show will know I very much love the Sherman tank. Awesome deck. Can support big bastard coils. It's just an awesome fucking tank. It is absolutely amazing.
It does look very nice.
Is Riyadh the agent for Big Deal? No, I'm not a Big Deal. I said, have you got any Shermans in yet?
No, not yet.
No, because I want one.
I'm waiting.
Put my name on your list. Your preferably Christmas list.
Just before chat blows up, it's going to get in now. Mine is the OBS engine. Here's the deck, if anyone wants to see it. There we go. OBS engine, nice velocity, rebuildable, can get fucking massive coils in it, can take a bunch of power, wicking always keeps up, gives close to a dripper type of vape. Best tank I've tried this year, but I fucking hate tanks. So,
Can we see that deck again?
no, I've screwed it back on now. You can suck out, mate. Actually,
But for people that are wondering, that may be watching, thinking, what the fuck is going on with Stuart's cam? He is the ghost from Christmas past.
it's because I'm now closer to my big monitor. I used to sit quite far away from my big monitor, but now I'm closer to it.
So there you go. There are your options: the Serpent or the Serpent Mini. Let's go, because that was this year. Same tank, essentially.
My elimination is who the fuck uses tanks. So
No, I'm on about me. I'm on about me.
So you got the Serpent,
The Sherman,
the fuck tanks from Big Tom, the Sherman from Imperial Vapes, and the engine from OBS. Those are your choices. Night Weok, as already said, the Geek Vape 25, which was very nearly my call. The Griffin 25, because it is a banger, but I like the engine more.
Well, we've only got one vote in so far, and that's for the Sherman.
Quite a few
OBS. One for the OBS. Lots of fuck tanks.
Phil Reeves says, fuck the engine, it's shit. Well, Phil, there's a lot of people disagreeing with you. Cleto is a pile. I wouldn't own one if you asked me to. I actually used to own one.
To be fair, I think the Cleto is a fantastic tank, both the normal Cleto and the 120.
Here's the thing with the Cleto. If you don't know how good a tank vape can get, the Cleto is good. As soon as you try an RBA, the Cleto is just shit, and it feels unvapeable.
But not everyone is going to buy that.
Exactly, not everyone can build. So if you were saying the best sub-ohm tank that takes a pre-made coil, then I think the Cleto starts to come into contention. But
I think the Serpent's creeped in the lead.
We're just saying tank, and I think if we're just saying tank, RBAs are always going to be the winners.
I think the Serpent's creeped in the lead. It has.
Yeah, it looks like it has.
How many people said fuck tanks?
A lot.
A lot, but that's not as many as said the Serpent. There you go.
Mike B says never the Cleto. Finally, we agree on something. Thank you, Mike. Very nice of you to finally take my side in an argument.
All right, before anybody else votes, I'm just going to write down Serpent.
Oh, there's another OBS coming in now.
Yeah, I'm way ahead.
Yeah, you see, I think it would have been close, that one. I think the OBS nearly took it.
So I think the problem is not a lot of people have tried the Sherman Dolan.
Yeah, that could be true.
I think if they had, it would have won.
Yeah, well, I haven't tried it yet.
Oh, stop crying, Rick, for God's sake.
Here we go. Nominees for the worst tank, the Hole in My Bucket Award. There you go. I have gone for the UL Crown V2. The V1 was absolutely brilliant. It sold shitload. The V2, bit janky. Coils are a bit janky. What more do you need to say, really? It just hasn't had the repeat success the V1 had.
The most jankiest tank, just to piss Stuart off, I'm going to go for the engine.
Nothing like a revenge vote, is there, Franken twat? Oh, that's brilliant. That's fucking brilliant. Dolan, you've vetoed this one.
I've changed my mind. When I was thinking about it earlier, I was struggling, but I go back to the Limitless again.
Yeah, fair enough. It's a piece of shit. Well, I'm probably going to get shouted at again because mine's the TFV8. Oh, and exactly as I say it, Raylo agrees with me. That's fucking beautiful.
What's your reasoning, Stu?
It is designed to do something that tanks are not made to do.
Well, that's innovation, isn't it?
Or that stock coil tanks are not made to do. No, it's not innovation. It's not innovation because it doesn't succeed. If you run that thing at 200 watts, it pushes your battery so fucking hard, your mod gets hot as fuck. It doesn't actually give that good a flavor. It doesn't actually give that good a vapor. You can get better performance from other devices. It's just shit. The build quality is fucking awful on it. The coils cost a fortune. There's a million.
I think Smok's annoyed you somewhere.
there's a million different options for the coils as well, which pisses me off because people come in and they say, "Oh, I want a coil for my TFV8 Smoke Beast," and you say, "Which coil is it that you would prefer, sir?" And they say, "Oh, I don't know, just one of them." I just fucking hate it. It boils my piss, that tank does.
There you go. Stuart is definitely period confirmed. UL Crown V2's got 1 vote, and the TFV8's got a vote.
So yeah, Crown V2, TFV8, Limitless XL. Those are your choices, guys. Oh, and what did Tom say? The OBS engine, but no one's going to vote against that.
You want to bet?
Yeah, I know. Now that I've said that, they fucking all will. 1 TFV8.
V8, V8, V8.
2 TFV8s.
Limitless,
3
limitless.
TFV8s. 4 TFV8s.
V2 has got 2 votes.
5 TFV8s.
3.
TFV8's tearing away with it.
I think you've won that one hands down.
Yeah.
Thank you, chat. I appreciate your support on that because that tends to make you very fucking unpopular when you tell people that you think that tank is shit. It's true. So many people on like Facebook vape groups, RX 200s with TFV8s. It's like the fucking most common thing you can see on Facebook groups.
Do you hate it because it's popular?
I'm not saying I'm a hipster, but I think its popularity annoys me because I don't think it deserves it. I think if it was popular and amazing, then I wouldn't hate it. I mean, like, I love the Kennedy. The Kennedy's probably the most popular dripper on the market, wouldn't you say?
The what? The Kennedy?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we're moving on to that in a minute. There we go.
So,
TFV8.
the Can't Be Dripped to Fuck Award. The best RDA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best RDA, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Rick, start with you, mate.
Well, I think we should do the same as what we did with
I know, because mine's slightly different.
Well, not really.
Mine's the Kennedy 25 2-post clone.
Yeah.
Because I've had no experience of the genuine. So.
And me and Dolan have both gone with the Kennedy 25 2-post authentic. Yep.
So let's just say the Kennedy 25 2-post.
Flavor, looks the shit. Incredible build quality. I challenge anyone to find a bad thing about the Kennedy 25 2-post.
I could give you one.
Price point?
No.
It doesn't come in a box?
No.
Go on.
The tools that come with it
are imperial, not metric.
No, they're not only that they're made by Steve Kennedy himself.
Yeah, that's true.
And correct. You can't buy the tool off the shelf.
No, you can't. You're right. You do have to order them specially. If you lose your tool, you are quite fucked.
Keep your hand on your tool.
Which is why I like the clone.
The tip there is to buy multiple Kennedys.
Well, mine's totally different too, guys. Mine's the Hadalay.
Yeah. Surprising that you'd go for a little flavor dripper as well.
And I went for a Chinese one as well.
Impressive.
Love the Force, love the Kennedy, but for flavour, nobody can beat the Hadalay. Nobody.
Well, there you go. So you got Kennedy 25 or Hadalay. That's your two choices.
Yeah, there we go. Cast your votes, guys.
You not find the Hadalay a little bit leaky, Tom?
No, because I use it squonking, so I never really over squonk it. I'm not an over squonker.
Big up for the Hadalay. I own 2. There's 1 vote for the Hadalay. Or is that 2 votes because he's got 2? 3, 4.
4 Hadaleys.
4 Hadaleys.
The Kennedy.
We'll wait until people catch up, shall we?
2 Kennedys. Isn't this nice how we're letting the chat decide the fate of these products?
Yeah. Kennedy. 3 Kennedys, 4 Hadaleys.
Yep. So it'll be another Kennedy. Oh, no.
Hadalay.
5-3. 5-4.
Kennedy. Hadalay.
6-4.
Hadalay.
7-4.
Ooh, I think Hadaley's running away with this.
Hadley's tearing away.
Yeah.
Hadalay.
Thomas.
Hadalay, all the way.
Hadley, I think we've got to give it.
Right, write it down, Rick. That Hadalay.
Hang on. No, I think people are just a little bit behind.
No, don't fucking give me none of that bullshit. Hadalay all fucking day long.
Oh, yeah, no, it's 8-4. Well done, Rick, you prick.
Yeah. All right. Mike's just doing it to be awkward. He owns about 1,025,000 Kennedys.
We've got another Kennedy. We're doing all right.
Nah, Hadley wins.
Hadley's won it.
Yeah, it's 8-5. I make it. Fair enough, though.
Right, let's move on to the Dirty Dripper Award, the worst RTA, and I've just seen what Mark's put in there. I'm gonna have to go with, and I'll get it. I think it's CeraVape. It's the ceramic with a hair on it. The CeraVape, or it's a ceramic fucking jankiest piece of shit.
When I saw that, I thought it looked fucking brilliant, but I've not tried it.
It's not, mate. Look at the airflow, right? When you put your lips around there,
Does it stop the airflow?
well, it doesn't. But you have to be so, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Well, that had banana on it.
Oh,
Ooh.
banana.
I'm gonna go. It's not been released yet, but there's pictures out of it, and it's the Twisted Messes square, actual squared idea.
Oh yeah, that looks awful. That looks awful.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit judgmental to vote for it before it's even on the market, but fair enough. It does look fucking silly.
If you
It's
go,
fuck me, squared RDAs were done years ago, and they were shit then.
Exactly. I mean, I've had a Twisted Messes. I've had a TM2. I haven't tried the TM24, but it's basically a fucking Seminole, which I have tried. They're all fine, but they're not great. And I think making it square is just silly. Silly. Happy just put recoil in the chat. I think you'll have a hard fucking time persuading the world that that's the worst RDA.
That was actually, before I changed my mind, that was actually what I was going to put.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's far from the best, but I think it's also far from the worst.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of recoil. Anyway, mine. Again, I'm probably going to get shit for this, but mine's the Roughneck.
Nope.
Hey, good fucking vote there, mate.
Almost agree with you.
I really, really, really dislike the Roughneck. I dislike the fact that it shreds the fuck out of my coil, out of my cotton. I just really dislike anything to do with it. I used to like it. I used to really, really like it, and then I didn't.
to be fair, I actually quite like it.
I've gone with the next evolution from the Roughneck, the M Turcati, because it's fucking appalling. Simply put, it looks ugly. It's expensive for what it is. It gives no flavor, actual no flavor. The build deck has all been done before. There's nothing new about it.
Have you actually had natty that gives you flavor? Because
yeah, Kennedy 25, Goon LP. Fucking, I've had loads of atties that give me good flavor.
Use it.
Fucking amazing for flavor. The Comp Vape Double Vision. That was one of my first atties. That's fucking brilliant for flavor. There's loads of good flavor atties on the market, but fuck me, the M Turk is just awful. It is just bad.
Let's go. Let's get the vapes in then. What have you got a choice of? The CeraVape ceramic thing. What did Tom say?
The Twisted Messes square.
Twisted Messes square idea.
The Roughneck or the M Turk?
I must point out as well that I fucking love M Turk. I was so disappointed when that atty was shit.
Mike just said major dislike for Vamp products. I actually like the rig. I actually really like the rig mod.
No, he's only saying that to try and wind me up because I got a rig V2. How long into vaping before you guys started dripping? Again, that's a good question.
About 3 years for me. I've only been dripping for about a year.
I would probably say it's in the first sort of 6 months.
Yeah, about the same as you, about 6 months in.
Before I thought it was completely idiotic and stupid, and then as soon as you start doing it, you're like, oh, hang on. I'll be missing out. Tom was born dripping, to be fair.
I go fucking L or I go S for my first dripper. And I think I did it into like the first 3 months, 4 months.
Turk.
Kirk.
Oh no, that's just one person.
It's not an option.
M-Turk, the artwork came off mine when I put it through the ultrasonic. Turk.
It's a fucking big product.
6 months, I met Rick at Vape Jam and got a Royal Hunter.
So Turk's winning so far.
Yep.
Hands down by the sounds of it.
Thank you, chat.
I go W. That was my first as well. Drilled out to fuck.
Mine was the Watofo Lush, the piece of shit that it is.
Mine was actually, what's my first dripper was probably the Troll.
Blimey.
But then, to be honest, I did start vaping probably about 6 years ago on the what they called.
I don't know, but keep doing that.
Cigarette light.
There's yeah,
Bigger likes.
You were chatting off a really tiny cock. That was great.
Yeah, I was just muscle memory from sucking you off.
Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. That was a beautiful night of passion.
Yeah, the cigarettes, and then I gave up. I started smoking again, and then I went on to this leaky piece of shit, and then gave up, started smoking again, and then it wasn't until I sort of got the Nautilus set up that I really started vaping properly.
Nautilus and a Cool Fire 4 was what kept me off the fags.
Okay, so people haven't really been voting, so it looks like it's the M-Turk.
Yeah. People are just voting for stuff that isn't an option, so I guess that went by default.
Oh well. M-Turk. Done. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is where it gets to the fun part.
Yeah, the less serious categories now.
Yeah, the less serious. So let's just have a bit of fun with this. Relax. Okay.
Yeah.
What happened to the Super Duper Award?
That's what we're going on.
Okay.
That's still but it's getting into ones that we've created rather than the standard shit that normally gets put out there. The Super Duper Manufacturer Award. So the best manufacturer. And I've actually put TYV because I think the whole juice line's banging. They've got so much more juice out this year, so many different flavors. What have you got? You got, buddy, obviously the standard TYV. You got Mary's Kitchen. You got At Home Dough, and other new exciting things in the pipeline, from what I've heard.
Also, the best cotton in the world.
Oh yeah, cotton.
Boom.
TYV Fuzz is fucking intense cotton.
So there, that's my nomination.
I'm going to be biased as fuck and say my homeboy Dale at TYV. We've done a fucking awful lot this year. And
when you say we, you mean in the loosest of terms, yeah?
No, we are a family. We are a team. Fuck you.
Don't give me this family bullshit.
Yeah, just like all families, there's one that sits around doing fuck all.
Yeah, exactly. And still gets paid. Fuck you. Yeah, TYV all day. That's me.
Mark, yours is an interesting one.
Yeah, I feel like a bit of a cunt now because I feel as though I should be supporting Dale and the TYV guys. However, I put mine down before everyone else, so I couldn't copy anyone else's answers.
Nor did I.
Mine this year, I think, for the best manufacturer, whilst they have come up with some weird and wonderful shit, mine's actually. Huh?
Can I just interrupt you for 1 second just to celebrate Dale parring Tom off in the chat? Saying we are a family, Tom, but I'm still at the unit and you're at home. Even his boss agrees. Sorry. Carry on, Mark.
Yeah, mine. For pure, I know we're going to use the word again, innovation. But for me, the manufacturer of the year, I think it's got to go to Comp Life. Whilst I really do respect the 2IV team, love them to bits, each and every one of them. And yeah, we'll see later on why. But I think Comp Life this year has smashed it. Absolutely fucking smashed it.
Yeah, I mean, they did release an energy drink, didn't they? So
yeah, forget that. Forget the wallets. Forget the drink. If we stick with the equipment, the vaping equipment they have manufactured, designed, I tip my cap to them.
Fair. I struggled like fuck to choose mine, and TYV came up in my head quite a few times, and I thought to myself, no, don't choose TYV, because it looks a bit brown nosy, and I think people will already say TYV, so somebody else deserves to get acknowledged. So equally brown nosy, I've chosen Rogue, which is probably almost as bad as choosing TYV. But, in terms of manufacturers, Rogue are very clear about what they do. They do a very easy to use, simple tube mod, and they do a very easy to use, simple RDA, and they just do it really fucking well. And they've just stuck to their mission and continued to put out products that people expect from them, and just made them to the standard of quality that people want. And I think from a manufacturer, that's exactly what that's what you should do. You should set a standard and then just keep delivering, which is what Rogue have done this year for me.
So TYV for the win then, yeah?
So what is between TYV, Comp Life and Rogue?
TYV, Comp Life and Rogue, start your voting now.
Start your voting now.
See, we could have announced Dale's comment during this bit, the quiet bit. But no.
No. We're just going to sit here with a bit of dead air. Love a bit of dead air.
Wow, you know. Oh, wait. TYV.
TYV. Here we go. The chat's going to blow up.
TYV. TYV Rogue. TYV Rogue.
Yeah, I mean, it's only a matter of time before TYV Rogue is a real company.
TYV all day long. TYV. I'm just going to put TYV. It's fucking blatantly obvious that's the way it's going to go.
Chat is blowing up. Ewan says, OC me up, TYV. I put Ewan onto OC a couple of weeks ago now, and he ordered a bottle and he's absolutely in love with it. Because OC is the business.
There we go. Yeah, Dale, don't put your win in the award, mate. You're not getting anything tangible. It's just like recognition.
Oh, even Jamie Scrooge Williams is saying TYV. Bless you, Jamie.
There you go. Right.
You do deserve it, Dale. Congratulations, mate.
Let's move on to the I love this title. The William Vape Spear Award. To be honest, it could have been any one of the events that happened today as well, to be fair. The Best Drama Award. Now, I assume we're talking Best Drama on Facebook. My vote goes to Dale versus the Cartel mod. For people that didn't watch it, basically, there's a guy that I can't remember the whole story, but he was having a go at Dale for selling the high-end thing or something like that.
Yeah, Dale had a diamond-plated Comp Life cap, didn't he? A diamond-crusted Comp Life cap. That's what he was selling, if I remember rightly.
Ah, yeah.
And someone went in on him for the price that he was asking for it, even though the price that he was asking for it was about half retail. And Dale had a bit of a tantrum and a very expensive mod for the brunt of his wrath.
He decided to smash it up with a hammer to prove how much money he had.
Just fucking making it rain with mech mods.
There you go. So that's my best drama, as in funnest drama. I thought it was.
Charlotte's fucking playing a risky game in the chat right now. I don't think we're even going to comment on that.
What, Damon versus Rick? Oh, it'll blow over. Tomorrow we'll be sucking each other's knob again.
Exactly. It wasn't a big deal.
You're right. I'm not a big deal.
I can't remember what I put.
No, what did you put?
Eric leaves AV.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good. It was the dick sucking that was going on afterwards when he started.
This was brilliant.
All the dick sucking, so that was a pretty good drama to watch.
Yeah, the geezer got fucking HDNE tattooed across his knuckles, all that.
Yeah, that was definitely a good one.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything specific. If you look at what I wrote, there's just been so many this year. So my answer to this, the best drama is just Dale.
Just Dale Wilkinson.
Dale is a fucking dude, and he makes me howl. Everything. Oh, he has all these. I don't want to say hissy fits because that's not fair, but he has his outspoken moments.
He's like the fucking pit bull of the vape industry, isn't he?
but like Rick said, that I was literally crying when Dale was smashing the fuck out of that bastard cartel mod. Honest to God, I was in tears. So,
it didn't even look like he dented it.
It was the anger you could hear in his voice while he was doing it. It's like, my fucking mod, I'll do what I fucking want with it.
Honestly, so my vote is just Dale.
Just Dale. The best drama of 2016 is just Dale.
Dale.
Well, I've been boring. I chose the Limitless iJoy scandal just because I thought it was such a monumental fucking cockflip.
It was, but it got forgotten about very quickly.
But apparently it started up again, hasn't it? It's all kicked off again last week.
Did it?
Yeah, fucking Limitless were posting more messages again saying that iJoy are continuing to use their designs without permission despite all the blow up before, and it all fucking went balmy again.
Oh, wow.
I know it was posted in our group during the week. I think Tom put it up one night during the week. Did anyone see the velocity blow up this week?
Oh, that was fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
Going in at Phil Basardo as well. Poor Phil, as if he doesn't do enough for everyone.
So if anybody doesn't know, basically Phil Basardo put up a picture of 10 velocity clones, basically as he uses for his testing to make sure that ohms read correctly on mods and stuff like that. And the owners of the velocity fucking decided to have a rant at him and say, basically, you're a cunt.
Yeah. I couldn't believe it. I absolutely couldn't believe it. Like the amount that Phil does for the industry, especially over in the States, is staggering. And
but what funny is he said that he binned majority of it and just used the decks.
Yeah, it was just the decks. He was using the genuine velocity caps. He was just using the decks.
And then he had the audacity to turn around and say, well, just send me 10 free ones then.
To be fair, I mean, if you are testing, then there's no need to buy fucking authentics, is there?
He was doing a set of resistance tests for the good of informing the community, and he couldn't afford to buy 10 genuine velocities, so he bought 10 velocity clones because $90 is a lot less than fucking $300. And he got gone in on for it. It's absolute nonsense, that is.
Anyway, so what are your choices? Dale versus Cartel Mod, Eric leaves AV, Dale or Limitless versus iJoy?
I think just the existence of Dale Wilkinson might win this one. Cast your votes, viewers.
Was this recent? I saw his post about. Yeah, it's very recent.
I think it was like, what was it, Wednesday night, something like that. It was only a few days.
Yeah, Wednesday night I posted it. Yeah.
Ooh. Just change.
Look at all the Dales.
There we go.
So Dale has been voted the drama queen of 2016.
You watch, you'll put a fucking live video about this after the show.
There you go. Right, I'm definitely just putting that in because it's obvious.
Yeah, it's obvious.
There we go. Can I announce the next award?
Yeah, I think you should announce the next award.
Okay. So the next award is Best Live Show on YouTube with 4 hosts about vaping, where all the hosts have beards and work in the industry and are based in the UK. The Anybody's Game Award.
It's a very open category. There's plenty of nominations.
Yeah. Well, my vote goes to the Little and Large show.
Which is not about voting.
No, right. And I do have reasons for voting for the Little and Large show.
Let's hear him out, guys.
As much as I love Kelvin and Vic, they decided to do a show at exactly the same time as us, but it failed and they gave up. And that's why I like the the determination they had. Which, yeah, there you go. Thomas?
Well, I was going to say VTUK, UK, but I think Ideal Home Show's pretty funny. The guys on it are really good. Me and Rick have been on a loads of times.
They don't have beards, Thomas.
Yeah, they don't have beards.
They don't deserve.
And they don't work in the industry.
Neither does Dumber and fucking Dumber, but fucking Knobhead over here voted for him.
Yeah,
mine was a Jake vote.
Both chosen shows that aren't eligible.
Listen, as much as I love my boys, I think the Ideal Home Show have done a cracking job this year, so I vote for them boys.
Yeah, do you know what? I do agree. They have done a cracking show, and they need the views, which is why we're mentioning them. Mark?
I went for VTUK because we are fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually put a lot of thought into this one. I sat and analysed the frankly exhaustive pool of shows that qualify based on the very strict parameters for entry. And the only one in good conscience that I could vote for was Vape Talk UK.
There you go. So you got the Little and Large show.
Whilst I agree that the Ideal Home Show have done a fucking great job this year, they unfortunately don't qualify, so I had to vote for Vape Talk UK. I was forced.
Well, I must say about the Ideal Home Show, Rick. I will say about the Ideal Home Show, mate. They've needed us more than we've needed them.
Yeah, that's true. That's fucking true. True story. Oh, can I just say about the Ideal Home Show, right? Not a lot of people know this, I don't think. He did post it up. Badger went to their meet a couple of weekends ago, and he trolled them good and proper. He took them a card. He dressed up in his postman uniform, took them a card, which was supposedly from Mark Todd, and wrote in it. And some of the Ideal Home Show guys took pictures of it, thanked Mark personally, and apparently it was quite hilarious when they found out it was actually Badger that done it. So there you go. But that is after they posted up thanks and posted in the Ideal Home Show and stuff like that. So yeah. So you got the choice of Little and Large Show, Ideal Home Show, VTUK. I wonder which way this one's going to go.
Well, Ideal Home Show are going to take it. Even
Ideal Home Show.
Even though they're not eligible, they'll still fucking take it, won't they?
Waiting for the votes to be counted. No one.
Don't
vote today, guys. Vote tomorrow.
I think we're behind.
Yeah. VTUK.
Yeah, they come. VTUK.
Yeah, but the thing is, you have to say that by proxy because you're watching the show, and I can ban you.
That's really kind of them, isn't it? That's really kind of.
Oh, that's so nice.
That's fucking heartwarming. That is. Thank you to every single person that's taken the time to vote for us.
Ideal Home Show hasn't even got one vote. What's that all about? I thought it was a really good show, to be honest.
Yeah, me too. I mean, it was very stiff competition, to be fair.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Well.
They are big four fucking stiffs. What do you mean?
Oh, say it how it is.
There you go. When Vape Talk UK landslide. Who would have thunk it?
Yeah. Amazing. Absolutely humbling, guys. Thank you.
Cheers, guys. I'm gonna cry. If I was more of a bigger deal, I would have cried.
If you were more of a bigger deal, yeah.
Yeah. Home Show, so you can ban me.
What's Home Show?
I don't know.
Don't know. Sounds like some BBC bullshit to me.
I think he's inviting me back to his home. Kevin Lester in his tractor. iOS. There you go. There's one iOS. Yeah, I think it's a landslide. Anyway, all our egos well massaged.
There we go.
Not really, because it's just a vote with our audience. So there you go.
Who cares?
Right. Stuart, you can announce the next one.
The Lives in a Hole Award. This is our award for Best VTUK Admin. The clue in the name.
To be fair, you have a choice of two. You have a choice of someone you've never heard of called Callum.
Who does fuck all.
Or you got a choice of Badger.
Badger!
Badger.
So I believe the votes were Badger, 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 Badger.
Yeah.
Mushroom.
Hey, I knew someone would fucking do it. I knew someone would do it. I actually thought it'd be Riyadh. He's more of a nerd than you.
Yeah, to be honest, I know that. That's the guy that does Weeble and Bob, isn't it?
Yep, that's right.
Yeah. I used to be a very long time member on B3TA. I've stopped now, but
So congratulations, Badger, for unanimously sweeping the votes for Best VT UK Admin. Very well done there, mate.
yeah, he just put set, not whole. A set is a whole.
Yeah, a set is literally a hole. It's a
I
network.
could really upset you and say den, but no. There you go. So I think I'm not even going to type Badger.
Right. Who's introducing this one?
As clear as black and white. That's a panda, but I mean Badger. There you go, Badger. All right, okay. This is the Is Callum in the chat?
Yeah, he's in there somewhere. I've seen him.
This is the Not Ray Lopez Award. So best guest of 2016.
Oh.
There we go. Right. Well, I've got my vote. I said Ariste.
Which is fair. Which is fair. What do you think Ariste brought to the table, Rick?
Not a fucking lot. He just completely just destroyed the show in one blow, which is why I think it was so funny.
Didn't you just fucking hell, the little freight train that he is? Tom, you haven't voted on this one.
Was it this year we had Bogan on?
Yes, it was.
It was either Bogan for me or fucking hell. Yes, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna fucking lie.
Well, no one's asking you to lie, mate. Just come up with an answer.
No, I'm gonna go for Dimitri.
He was the year before.
Oh, okay, we'll go Bogan then. Bogan.
Okay,
Bogan.
so Ariste, Bogan. Mark, what have you gone for? I see you've gone for a joke one.
Are we counting the auditions as guests?
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the show that Greg did. I thought Greg was awesome.
Yeah, Greg was actually funny, very funny.
But my answer,
comments were the funny part.
What did I put down as my answer? The grumpy bastard.
Damon.
Oh, do you know what? I've had enough of these joke answers. I think you should be a bit serious now, Mark.
Well, Damon was quite a big deal.
I love Damon.
Damon is a big deal to someone. He's a big deal to his insurance companies.
What was yours,
Stuart?
I went with James Seaward because I was always a bit gutted that when I came in, James went out, and I really wanted to do a show with him, and then he came on and guested, and it was just really nice having him here because he's fucking lovely, James is. I just really like him. So I was a soppy cunt and went for someone that I actually like.
What are you trying to say about the best?
Well, I weren't going to choose you, were you? You're not a guest. You're a full-time host now.
Yeah, well, there you go. So we got Ariste. Who did you say, Tom?
Bogan.
Damon, or James Seaward. Vote now.
Come on, voters. We have got 70 people in chat. Come on, we've got 70 people watching.
Is there 70 viewers?
There must be a good 20, 30 second lag between us and the chat.
Yeah, I think there is. Bogan.
Good day, you bloody dickheads. What's up, cunts? The vaping fucking bogan here.
The Italian funny man, or Rick's Frozen t-shirt.
Hey, we got one for Mr. Grumpy.
Did Damon
Can't vote for yourself,
yeah,
Damon.
can't vote. Damon, Bogan. But it's between Bogan and Damon at the moment. Damon, Bogan. It's still between Damon and Bogan. Damon's 2 ahead.
Can't believe Gloopy isn't getting more votes than this. That's really disappointing. You should all be ashamed of yourselves.
Yeah, you know what?
Fucking over a year of loyal service he gave you people, and you can't even vote for him.
Disappointing. We'll have to give it to Damon. Yeah. Damon's voting for himself.
Fucking hell, we always said he were a big deal.
Yeah, true that, Tom. True that.
It's not just a big deal, he's the real deal. There you go. Damon won that one.
Well done, Damon. Congratulations, mate. Best guest of 2016. What are you laughing for, mate?
Well, they're all trolling in chat, aren't they, by saying Damon? Let's move on. Let's move on quickly to the most committed viewer. I've called it the Longevity Suck It Award. So the most committed viewer. Now, I do know that Colette watches every show, but she doesn't necessarily go and chat, but she does watch every show. But I've gone for Andy Cross because he's always been there. Every single show, and even when he's not there, he's watched back. So Andy Cross.
Yeah. Hard to argue with. Tom, who did you vote for?
I'm gonna try and give everybody a chance. So I'm gonna say Tim Brown.
Yeah, true. That's another good one.
Yep. Tim's always there as well. He's always in the group as well, the Facebook group, chatting, interacting.
You see, the person I chose, being considerate cunt, is in hospital this week. I've not seen his trolley behaviour tonight. So I feel as though I should remove him from my nomination. Mr. Barker, Chris JB, who unfortunately has been very unwell these past few months. He's usually here to give us abuse and stick his finger in at some point, but he's not here tonight.
Where, Donald?
He can stick it wherever he wants.
He's got fucking ingrown toenail, though, hasn't he?
But no, he was on Hangouts last night. He managed to do 2 or 3 hours on Hangouts, but yes, he can't join us this evening. So you know what, Barker? Fuck you. I'm going to vote for Andy Cross as well.
My vote was also for Andy Cross because I like him.
Right, the majority of chat is saying Andy Cross.
So there you go, Andy. That's another fucking thing we gave you for free.
We don't need to vote on that. That's
you got a raffle, a clutch of mechs, more juice than you'll ever vape in your lifetime, and an award out of us. So check in the post, please.
Yeah, and several millions of pounds.
Yeah, not to mention $2.5 grand. You know, done well off VTUK, Andy.
but either way, lots of love, JB. Hope you're feeling better soon, mate.
Yeah, get better soon, Chris.
Shout out, Chris.
Whatever, Chris.
Hey, leave him alone. He's all right, Chris. He's all right. He's bad.
Chris J bullshit dropped a sheet of metal on his foot. But he'll lie and tell you he dropped 10 cars in an Arctic lorry on his foot. That's why we call him Chris J bullshit.
Well done.
There we go. Best reviewer. The ooh, who the fuck do you think you are? Award. I've gone for Kelvin Guy. Next. What?
I'm gonna say one word in response to that, and it's Apple.
Next.
Mine is who the fuck watches reviews.
I still watch reviews.
Yeah. Anyways.
Mark.
It's for Apple.
I literally went dizzy from that laugh then.
My answer was meh.
Yeah, fair enough.
Roland, don't give a fuck.
Stu?
Mine's the vaping bloody bogan.
There you go. So you got between Kelvin and the vaping bogan.
No, Kelvin, meh, who watches reviews, and fucking Bogan.
Well, no, we've only got 2 legitimate answers there.
They can still answer them ones there.
2 honest and sincere answers.
Honest and sincere, Rick.
Yeah. Yes.
So if everybody could just start typing vaping bloody bogan into the chat now, we can get this one over and done with. He has, by the way, I don't know if anyone else has caught this, but he has just put a juice line out. And they are available in the UK. You can buy them direct from his website, which is pretty cool.
Bogan. Kelvin Guy goes live. Bogan. I'll have you know, Kelvin went into VTUK and wished us all a Merry Christmas, by the way, if you haven't seen it. So there you go. Bogan.
I'll respond with Mark's response. Meh.
Kevin Lester, since Tom stopped, don't watch them no more. To be honest, Tom wasn't a reviewer, he was a first looker.
Fuck off.
This is a first look. I'm not going to follow it up with anything else.
What was the last one you did, Tom? Was it the Trick Tank?
Trick Tank.
I used to quite like Tom's reviews. Back when I thought he was a big deal, I used to watch his reviews.
I preferred his reviews with Damien because he didn't say anything.
Can't moan at that.
Just yeah, it's nice.
Can't moan at that.
Right, Bogan's won that one. I'm surprised.
Well done, you bloody dickhead.
I really am surprised. Right, the vape.
I think you do that one last.
What, that one?
Yeah.
No, we're doing the best VTUK host last because that's caused so much drama.
No. I mean, do the worst contribution to vaping.
Oh, okay. Worst contribution to vaping. The James and his 50k Honda Type R award.
Remember, he lives in Central, though, Tom.
Central.
I've gone for the FDA.
I've gone for the FDA.
I also have gone for the FDA.
Tom has gone for
The worst contribution to vaping. Any motherfucker that in 2016 has blown up a battery by carrying it in the pocket.
Okay, so you got FDA or
Battery wankers.
Battery wankers.
Yeah, FDA or battery wankers. Who's done us more harm, guys? Who is more the enemy?
The FDA or battery wankers?
Please vote battery wankers.
I may have to silence myself because I can hear my alarm going off. 1 second.
The FDA hasn't really fucked us, really. Let's be honest.
No, but it's a contribution to vaping. Yeah, well, that's the whole award.
To vaping as an industry.
FDA, yeah, FDA. Oh, a few battery wankers.
It's actually pretty split. It's pretty split.
FDA, battery wankers.
I still feel like it's roughly even.
So we're going for the battery wanking FDA then?
3, 4, 5.
Well, according to the FDA, mate, batteries are tobacco. So, you know.
Wow, battery wankers has won. There you go. That shows how much we give a shit about US vaping.
Really fucking battery wankers. Oh, Jesus. I mean, fuck me. I can't stand battery wankers, but I think the FDA is worse.
I think that's what they call voting for the underdog. Another thing we'll see in a minute when we do the best VTUK host. What have we done? Oh, I've typed that in the wrong one. Oh my god.
We've got to do the best contribution.
Yes. Right. Well, that's going to announce this then.
The best contribution to vaping, the Vape Angel Award. Rick, could you cast your vote, please?
I think this is going to be a landslide as well, but I'm going to say Dale Wilkinson from TYB. I mean, to be honest, complete stand-up bloke, down to earth. He's got time for almost everybody, unless you piss him off. He's got a good sense of humour. He has come on leaps and bounds. What was it? Last February he started. Was it last February?
Yeah, 2 years we've been in business.
Yeah, last February. He's coming up to his 2 years in February, isn't he?
Yeah.
And he started off on like what, a £100 loan to get some
£300.
A £300 loan to get some concentrates, and now he's probably one of the biggest names in the UK.
Probably the biggest name in the UK.
I say one of because you got the likes of bloody Evolution and stuff like that. But
yeah, there's competitors for sure.
But yeah, for what he's done in so little time, it's absolutely mind blowing. There you go.
I'm going for. We all don't like them, but we have to take our fucking hats off for the battle they've had, and it's got to be totally wicked for battling the TPD.
It's a fair shout.
That is a good shout. Actually, to be honest, when we get to the bottom, I want to add an audience vote as well, an audience one, because that's a shout that I never thought of.
What, Mooch?
Mooch, yeah. Battery.
Yeah, Mooch is a really, really good shout.
Right, Mark?
Mine was Mr. Wilkinson again. I met Dale a couple of years back. I think I met him and Tom back in Expo. I think it was last year.
Yeah.
And become really, really good friends with both Dale and the TYB team as well. Vape and TYV, we've always seen eye to eye. We've had our disagreements, but that's generally just Tom. Like you say, Dale is a sterling guy. He's supportive in the industry. You know what he's produced, what he's manufactured, what he's brought to the UK. And I'm not just saying this from a retail point of view. I'm also saying this from a wholesale point of view as well. Dale supplies other shops in the UK as well, and we're one of those. Dale has been really supportive with me. I went through a pretty rough patch beginning of this year. And both Dale and the rest of the TYB team were extremely supportive, helped me come round, helped me get back to my normal self. But no, Dale Wilkinson for me.
Someone just put, I remember Dale choking on a burger at Vape Jam. Yeah, and
that's why he deserves to win.
And it was actually James Seward that saved his life.
I'm going to be quite short and concise with mine. I also voted for Dale. When I first encountered Dale through Facebook groups, I thought he was a fucking wanker. I thought he was really brash. I thought he wasn't nearly as entitled to the amount of opinionated fucking attitude that he displayed.
And a lot of people do, to be honest. Yeah.
I thought he was some big wig that thought he was better than he was and considered himself above the rest of the industry. I fucking hated him. And as I've got more and more involved in the industry and realised just how heavy Dale's contribution is, just how much UK vaping has to thank Dale for, I've come around and realised he's actually one of the fucking saints of this industry, and I couldn't possibly dream of saying a bad word about him anymore. I think he's a fucking angel.
An angel?
Fuck me, you don't know the cunt.
I'm not arguing that he's a cunt. But the guy's an absolute fucking diamond, and I think if anybody else were to get this award, it would be remiss, to be honest.
Who's he?
That's so not funny.
Fucking Nolan's dad jokes.
It tickled me. Yeah, so and I'm going to add Mooch to the bottom of that list.
Yeah, so Mooch, Dale, or Totally Wicked. Those are your choices.
Well, for people that don't know who Mooch is, Mooch actually tests pretty much all the 18650 cells, 26650 cells, and different types of batteries for the vaping industry to tell you how safe they are, how many amps they can go to, and how many miles they are. So he's actually.
It's worth pointing out that he does all of that off of his own finances with his own equipment.
Yeah.
That he professionally tests electronic equipment, and he also uses that same equipment to do battery tests. So obviously, any wear and tear that goes on that, he has to replace it for the sake of his livelihood. And he tests loads of stuff for us for free.
Well, he's doing lipo testing at the moment, apparently.
So we got 3 mooches, 2 dales so far. 5 mooches, 2 dales.
It's good. There's not so much dead air on my side because I'm listening to music. So fuck you guys.
Yeah, but this is quite a serious vote anyway. I think a little bit of quiet doesn't. This is the most serious category, isn't it? Biggest contribution to vaping.
It's almost like the biggest contribution to comedy award.
Tom's laugh.
Well, you know, they always have this big award. Like, who's it? Billy Connolly won the comedy one, didn't he?
Don't know, mate. Don't know what you're on about.
I don't know either. There you go. I think it's Mooch.
Yeah, it looks like it is Mooch.
Yeah, Mooch for global safety,
which is completely fucking fair if you consider his position in the public eye.
There you go, and that's why we've asked chat to vote on our opinions,
because we can be wrong.
We can be very wrong. There we go. Now, congratulations to Mooch, by the way. There is no official award, but we'll put this all in a post. I think at the end of the show, just to list.
Just so long as Mooch knows that we are grateful for the work that he does, I think that's all that matters.
Yeah, yeah. Well, next time I catch him in a hangout, when I'm in the I Do Own Show hangout, I'll let him know that he's won a completely fucking pointless award.
Right, this one's the most important one.
This is fucking definitely the most important, right?
I don't really care about this one, to be honest.
You do. You're just lying.
Nah, I don't give a shit.
You are lying. Right. Let me get this up on screen. None of us have looked at the results. Oh, hang on. Right. Are we up? We're up. Oh, look, there you go. Little bit of VTUK admin chat there just for people. There you go. Present to everybody. So I see Kevin Lester is begging for people to vote for Thomas. There you go. Right. So should we click on this and find out?
Let's do it.
Do what you like, mate.
Oh, it opened a new window. Oh, what a surprise.
Yeah, not that big a fucking deal.
Oh, guys. Oh, I can't thank you enough. Oh, my God.
That was close, though. 3 vote split.
Right, on that note, fuck you all. Bye.
Fair play, Dolan.
I just want to sincerely say thank you, guys. I'm not that much of a big deal. I'm you know, and quite a big deal now. No, I didn't expect that in a million years.
How rehearsed is this speech?
And I'd like to thank my mum and dad for raising me.
I was still talking. Fuck this.
My fiance for being there and allowing me to do the show on Tuesdays, and for Molly for making me the dad I am today. And most of all, I want to thank God and my 3D printer for printing out the Best Host Award for VTUK.
Oh no way!
That will take pride of place on my sideboard. So thank you guys for that humble award. I'd just like to say, this is how much I'm committed to VTUK UK. When I was on the I Do Own Show, I printed out that, right? And size difference. I didn't have much time, but I just best host at the top. Look, yeah. Thank you very much, guys.
Can we just also thank Damon Fairhurst for sponsoring this award?
Oh well, thank you. That's me come a mark. Fuck you, Stu.
Yeah, mate, I knew I wasn't going to win any popularity contests. I'm a wanker.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow. You know, I just, yeah.
I think when Hangouts Toolbox is finally working and we can put lower third up again, your caption's going to have to say hashtag big deal, not hashtag Riyadh.
No, Best Host Award 2016.
Just a little bit of subscript underneath it. Hashtag Riyadh, Best Host Award 2016.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice.
Jamie Williams, I can confirm Stu's a wanker.
True, I tug Jamie off every Saturday when he comes to the shop to hang out.
How many votes in it? 3. There was 3 votes in it between me and Tom. But I think, you know, Tom had a whole PR team promoting him.
It's true.
I didn't even know the fucking voting was going on.
Here come the lies. Typical politician.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't know anything about it.
Yeah.
I don't mind, Rick. I'll agree. The best host of 2016 was definitely James Seaward.
Wow. I can't add someone that's going to beat me, can I?
I mean, to be fair, me and Dolan can't really fucking compete anyway because we've only done about 6 or 7 shows.
Oh, look, Douglas has just come in. He missed the award, the Douglas Mearns Award. There you go. So
Stuart and Mark, thank you very much for joining in halfway, well, a quarter of the way, 3/4 of the way through the year. We will no longer require your services. We'll see you in 2000.
Oh, you absolute cunt. I love you.
To be honest, having you two guys on, I think, has completely changed the dynamics and enthusiasm in the show, because I was getting to a point where I was just like, oh, do I even want to do this anymore? And then obviously James is at that point because he left. and Tom just turns up. He didn't know what the fuck's going on. If we didn't turn up, he'd still do the show because he wouldn't even know we weren't here. So,
Rick, can I have the Hangouts link? Rick!
He said that.
What?
Oh, Tom. Yeah, sorry.
Every Tuesday, be PMing you on Facebook. Where's the link, Rick?
Monkey.
Monkey.
I'm just stirring the PG tips. Where's the link?
So that was the VTUK Awards. And
2.5 hour show. 2.5 hour
show. Yeah.
Been absolutely fucking enjoyable.
Yeah, there you go.
Physically drained.
Yeah, it was a long one, but it was a good one.
I missed fucking Geordie Shaw for you wankers.
let's sign off individually then. Tom.
Good sign off, Tom.
I'll just not say out because I usually don't. So, peace.
Dolan.
Have a very fucking Merry Christmas, everyone. We'll see you in a week's time. Are we doing next week?
Yeah, I think we should.
Yeah. We'll see you in a week's time. Have an awesome Christmas. Don't get too pissed. I won't, because I'll be working.
Miserable cunt.
That's me.
Yeah, no, same for everybody. Have a lovely Christmas. It's been fucking great being involved with you all so far. We'll be back after Christmas and into the new year to do lots of fun and interesting fucking driveling on about vaping. But enjoy yourselves, be responsible, and I hope you get lovely things for Christmas. Thanks, everyone.
I thought you finished, but no, obviously not. I just want to sincerely say thank you very much for everybody for tuning in and watching and supporting us this year. It has been quite tough at times, but we're on a good roll now. I think with 2 new members. It's a shame James left, but you know we could have been a good 5-some. You know what I mean? But you know he's always welcome to come back.
Yeah. If you're bored of fuck all, James, feel free to come back.
Yes. So have a Merry Christmas. This is the as voted for by our audience, the best host of VTUK signing off. Boo. Oh. Can I just say we all got to wear something Christmassy, and Stuart's the only one that wore the Santa. What a cunt.